Hey everyone, hey Wincher. Hey everyone. Okay. Let us play out all the sounds and everything. Try, you also should write something so you actually trigger the fucking thing. But anyway, I am currently still defend. I am with the gang basically. So hello everyone, and hope you guys are having a nice weekend. Guiding Rust. The guiding rods, yeah. Oh god. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the group. One sec. Oh, hold on. Let me unmute the other things. There's Foundry, there's Discord, and now I'm gonna undefend myself.
Started
There we
checking
go.
like place. Oh, hello. I was
Yes.
having a conversation, Noxie. How
Well, you can
dare
continue.
you?
Just,
My word.
just do it in character quickly.
All right, B. So while B and I were hanging out, we were browsing the local shops, you see, and we were looking at old retro things.
Hmm?
And
Yes, we were.
we were quite humored by the nature of some of these retro features.
Hmm?
There were some funny ones in there. I've sent them into the river stream chat in my server. There's no server in this universe, whatever.
I was highly entertained.
retro by your standards or his?
I will bury you, Ace. The clique.
Upload for what the fuck? Okay. Well, in that case, I will not fix my avatar, I guess, for the stream, because Fujitech tells me that I cannot upload. Okay.
But your avatar is fine, right?
Yeah, but when I mute it, it's not.
But that's...
Then don't mute yourself.
yeah, it's just
easy
a muted
fix.
look.
Yeah, I'm gonna just blow my nose on stream for everyone with like the highest volume ever possible. You know what? I will give it like a plus 20 decibel gain too.
Yes, please. Usually I have to pay for the service.
Oh my god.
Just introduce a character that will always use vicious mockery, and that time you use to blow your nose.
Yes. Oh my god. Alright. Guys, get on Foundry. I will wait.
Oh shit, yeah, right. Yes, the Foundry.
You guys
Foundry, of course.
What does it remind me of? Hold on. What was that?
Hey,
the poison for
Sensei,
Cusco?
I was there already. I was
Cusco's
prepared.
Yeah. Poison for Cusco? Cusco's poison?
Oh,
Poison for
right,
the-
that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Fuck it, yeah. I'm glad that basically, I think, oh no, okay, never mind. My sisters are still around in the house, but I don't care about that too much because they can't really hear me anyway. But my parents are not home actually today because they are in Slovakia right now shopping around the border. So
Why?
because it's cheaper than here,
A terrible fate. Prices are
even
so
with
bad,
gas. Even with gas,
my
it's
God.
cheaper.
We used to do this
things.
in Poland as well. Like we used to
Yeah,
travel to Poland.
that's well, yeah.
As well.
People still go to Poland actually here from here too. Like they would rather pay the fucking gas to actually just get everything cheaper than fucking buy it here occasionally. But it's of course if you buy in bulk, like in big amounts and stuff, not in like just buying a chocolate bar obviously. Anyway, yeah. So, where were we last time? Okay,
We fell asleep.
yes.
Yeah, we are all sleeping.
You guys are.
And we saw a blue kobold.
Yes, you guys has not we. B seen a blue kobold. B was the last one who's seen.
Bee!
I'm gonna call you Bean, Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean.
Anyway, oh god, my voice.
And I will
If
argue
we
with
call him
nothing but
Mr.
Mr. Bean sounds. Oh,
I was about to say, if we call you Mr. B, you have to speak in Mr. Bean noises for the rest of the session or the campaign.
oh, oh.
God. Oh, whatever. Now,
Hello, everyone.
so,
George.
sniffer. Let me just blow my nose a little bit. Yes.
Oh my god. Did you just snort some coke?
No, it was frozen ice. It's a very Finnish thing to do.
You're not finished.
Yeah, ice is usually frozen. I agree.
Shires?
That's true. That's true. Both of those are true.
You know who else?
Not you.
Aw. Well, last time, yes, you guys have fought Cinderstorm, at least tried. Very brave from you guys. And
Right. We were doing pretty good, except for
I was gonna get her. I was kicking her ass. I would have done it.
yeah, and Clay got a fireball in the face immediately.
Honestly, that was less horrible than Zeph the Second emerging.
Oh my god. So, I'm gonna just hop over this. Can I preload it for you guys? Hold on, how do I do this again? Using. Can I? Yeah.
Are
preload.
we all naked and tied?
Not yet.
How, specifically? Huh.
So,
Mhm.
we continue from from this point. Also, let me just pull up my notes because I completely fucking exited everything. I'm gonna close that. I don't need that. I don't need Fujitech now. I don't need Reddit. I don't need that, and I don't need that. Okay, good.
But what do you need?
You don't know this feel, Oryx, because you have 7,000 tabs open usually. So,
Just 700 ish.
ish. You guys, while currently still asleep, you guys relive the exact same sort of very short adventure you guys had from bumping into the little corpse, with the horse and going through all the fire. But the way it is represented in your dreams is very sweet right now. Everything is just pastry and candies and pleasant. Everything is basically Pyroland, basically, for you guys right now.
I imagine Angela just looks like her actual self, not the undead version she's become in her dreams.
Oh,
she's
yeah,
just
absolutely.
a human.
Yeah, B is a minotaur, and his sword is made out of candy, and he's looking it.
Basically, you guys relive the entire thing, with the only difference is that every time you guys were, like, for example, helping people out of rubbles, it's just like, helping like big chocolate bars or something. Well, probably not chocolate bars, but like candy bars or something off of people, and people like standing up like, wow, thank you, that's so delicious, and like when you guys eventually bump into Cinderstorm, who is like a however you wish to imagine her, she looks like that. And but instead of like punching her or trying to bash her head in and stuff, it's like just like lollipops, like ooh, taste it, ooh, it's nice, just stuff like that basically.
I just want to add, instead of tar, Angela in my mind is covered in cream right now.
What kind of cream?
One of those,
Whipped cream.
Those chocolate dipping things. What do you call them? Where the chocolate runs.
You mean the fountains?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
fondue, chocolate
Oh
fondue.
yeah. That's
Oh,
the thing, yes. So
Augustus sees cannons made of pastries.
absolutely, it's like a gingerbread, little like instead of like being a cat cannon thing, it's like a gingerbread cat cannon, kind of thing.
Yes, exactly, and it smells of cinnamon.
Yeah.
And instead of
I
fire,
I take a happy bite out of the Scarlet Menace.
yes. And while and you can even like Beaver would even recall the way that it would be like when she placed her like put his palm around your head, it's like she was just offering you like some kind of like pastry into your mouth, just like
nom. Instead of shooting fire into my mouth, just shooting like chocolate there. Nom.
yeah, it's like these powder and like sugar powder and like powder sugar or whatever you call it, stuff like that, instead of flames and such like that.
Meanwhile, Klieg is eating a fireball made of chocolate.
Yeah, it's just like a chocolate ball. And instead of fire and smoke, it's just the freshly baked pastries, just having their little steam coming out and such.
My hair is made out of candy floss.
So to give me to basically determine a little bit of an order here, I would like a Constitution check, not a saving check, just a normal Constitution check from everyone.
Okay.
And I shall see.
I rolled 18.
Oh my god.
Augustus rolls a natural 1. Angela rolls 12.
no. Oh no.
Augustus never wakes up anymore. No.
All right, thanks for coming, Oryx, on such a after such a stressful day, but you can tip out from the.
I'll get back to digging.
I just feel so calm. I'm just like, this place is nice.
Yeah, it kind of tells, but yes. B, you will be the first one who wakes up, and as you slowly wake up, you will be presented in front of you with a very close up of a blue kobold's face in your face as you slowly wake up.
I blink and try to kiss it.
You kiss the kobold, and the kobold just backs away immediately, and immediately says, "Ah!" Just yells.
What? You don't taste like candy.
No, I'm not candy. You're awake. You're awake. Do you need more pastry?
You're not candy. No, I feel pretty sick to my stomach with all the sweets.
If you would look at the kobold, or if you can, you would see that the kobold is holding in one hand, having sort of a glass, or like holding like a mug or glass of like water or some sort of drink in it, and the other hand is just holding basically this like freshly baked something. it's whatever it is.
B would reach out toward the glass. No, doesn't care what's in it. Like, can I have a sip?
Oh yes. It's just water, and just hold it up for you.
B takes out a gulp. Half of it falls out from his open cheek, but
B falls asleep.
where am I?
Oh, you're in a Viverfell. It's a little house. And you can look around. If you will look around, you will see this very cozy and very pretty little house inside. Like it's also very spacious as well. But you will be on a couch, sort of, or like a sofa.
Yeah, I would look around.
And you can also see the you can also see the others sleeping. Basically, each of them in like a sofa, or like a couch, or like something.
Oh, we're alive.
Oh yes, you are. Are you okay?
Yes. Okay, I'm alive. Okay, that is good. That is good. I try to poke whomever is next to me, one of the sleeping people.
There is Angela next to you, who also wakes up to the poke.
Oh, I was having the most delightful dream. Everything was made of candy. That's how strange. How queer. Oh, hey, B.
Hello, Angela.
Is that a kobold?
Yeah,
Hello.
that appears to be a kobold, and it's not made out of candy.
Oh. Were we actually eating anything, or was that just a dream?
No, that's just a dream.
Oh, okay. What are we... Hold on. She gets up. She stands up.
Mm-hmm.
We're Angela. We're alive. Well, you know what I mean.
Last I recall, there was this weird, sweet, hazy feeling, and we were in the middle of fighting a lady that was partially on fire. What happened to her?
Well, yes, that's a good question.
The kobold is just tilting her head, like a dog does, this like, huh? That kind of thing.
Wait, okay, so there was this woman that was on fire that we were fighting until we all fell asleep. Is she still there?
Oh, you guys are fighting the Scarlet Menace. I was following her. I had to and she's just like thinking, kind of like thinking what she's saying, and she's like, I interrupted. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's all right. I don't know if we would have done so well. She was quite strong, but what happened to her?
Oh, she fell asleep. I was.
Yeah, but, yes, I get that. But where is she? Is she
Huh?
still there, or did you lock her up somewhere?
The kobold looks like very like just into your eyes with like this most innocent puppy eyes, and she just like shrugs like, I don't know.
Oh no!
Oh no! So all those villages are still in danger.
She just
We
shrugs
have to
again,
come
by
back.
the way, and just says,
we have to stop her. But where are we?
Oh, you guys are quite far away. Also,
Oh,
at a time, Cleek, you also wake up at this moment. What was it?
Click getting up.
Like a bass boost. You guys were in danger, and I just had to do something.
Well, I guess I appreciate it, but that woman, that Scarlet Menace, was going to be killing a lot of people. I'm not quite sure what we should do right now. Should we still try to pursue her, or should we just kind of leave it be now?
The cowboy just looks very sort of like half confused, but also like trying to piece things together. She's kind of thinking and scratching her head.
We'll figure it out when we figure out where we are.
You guys are safe here? I think.
Yes. Wait. And so I look around. What do I see?
Can you give me a investigation check?
Okay.
You see Cleek glaring back at you because he's not a morning person and he's still half asleep and thinks the pillow he's holding is the one of the pieces of chocolate and is chewing on it.
I give you an 11.
Yeah, okay. With an 11, with your eyes, because you're kind of keen on this, from your past, you can see that the place is quite a close to a mansion. And you can see that it's quite fancy with, all on pictures. There are multiple shelves around, books, statues, sculptures, some hanged items on it, like, like the stuffed animals basically hanging on the wall. And you can also see pictures on the wall, or like sort of portraits.
Who's on the portrait?
Upon investigating closer the pictures, I would say you would see a pair on it. On multiple pictures, you can see either like a man and a woman, or they just like a pair together. They are on some of the pictures they are younger. On some of the pictures they are like painted like with more older and such. Mm-hmm. They're humans, by the way, in a sense, on the pictures.
Is it one of those portraits that have poorly aged and they look really, really creepy?
No.
Did we break into someone's house? This is a nice place, but it doesn't quite look like you own it.
At this moment, Augustus will also wake up. And the kobold says, it's your friend is awake.
Where are we? What happened?
We seem to be in a mansion.
What?
Yeah, I know, me too.
Who's the kobold? Hello.
Dearest kobold, what is your name and what is the closest city to us right now?
Oh, my name is Jaime Mix. And she just like does this a cute little wave. Mm-hmm. With her right hand, and she's just like, I found this abandoned place, and as you guys can clearly look around, the place is absolutely not abandoned. Like there's no cobwebs or anything. It's very, very tidy and everything. And she's just like, I I found this place and I found this like the safest. It's around the outer skirts of this city. I think it's called Wyverfell.
What's your name, little kobold?
Oh, my name is Mix.
Oh, hi, Mix. Nice to make your acquaintance. Thank you for saving us from the Scarlet Menace.
You're welcome.
Also, did we break into someone's house?
No, this is abandoned.
Wait, what
Are
was the
you sure about that?
what was the name of the city we're close to?
Oh, I think it's called Wyverfell. I think that's what I seen on the board.
Do we know the name of the kobold? Do we know the kobold?
Mix.
Does Augustus remember anything about the kobold?
You can give me a history check.
Thank you. 12.
With a 12, you will recognize, by her telling that she is a high mage, you will recognize her role coming from the kingdom, that the kingdom also has a high mage. You will recognize that. You will not recognize, exactly who she's like, belongs to in the sense of like a region or anything such. But you will recognize her ranking by saying that, and by her generic look of having this like kind of like very simple mage robe and everything on it, and this like a tiny little hat kind of thing.
Just to be sure, can you quickly give some rundown what a high mage is in the kingdom?
Giving a thing, because you guys will know enough. So I'm gonna tell what your characters would know. A high mage is trained next to kings and emperors, and like these kind of like, basically they like the top on each kingdoms and dynasties and such. They are trained to be very powerful mages, and they are basically, instead of being a battle master sort of thing next to the king who trains or like oversees the entire, like if there is a war or such, they oversee the mages. In most cases, some kingdoms, like you will know that some kingdoms have more than one. Your kingdom has only one officially, but some other countries sort of can have multiple.
And how do you address the high mage?
Are we still in Nuvect?
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, Augustus would go like, high mage!
Oh yes, I am. Don't be afraid. It's fine. I'm good. I just took you guys away from the danger because there was another. Well, I had to move you guys. She looks a little bit like like embarrassed lightly, and she's just like, I had to move you guys because there was another kind of slightly more powerful person showing up next to this next to the Scarlet Menace. I kind of thought it would be better to just move you guys here to this abandoned home.
Non-consensual kidnapping. I love it.
Wait, a second one? I remember falling asleep. Did you do that?
Oh yes, I did. I hid in invisibility. I've been following Cinderstone for a bit. I met her before. In the past. She looks very like kind of more embarrassed about this to say, sort of, but not like in a bad way, just like, she doesn't know what to say.
Did you finish her off? Did you stop her?
No, I couldn't because I was busy taking you guys away. You guys drained me a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's also how I felt, but it sounds like someone else was heading towards our location as well. You said there's someone more powerful. Do you know who they were?
No, but I sensed that they were approaching. I think they were following Cinderstone.
They might have dealt with Cinderstone if we're all here.
Hopefully.
Or maybe they.
Well,
look,
look,
no,
listen,
wait.
if we go outside of this building and see a smoking pile of like ash coming into the sky, then we'll know that we didn't stop her.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But remember what she said. She said that we were her objective. She wanted
That was
to
a bit
kill
strange,
us.
wasn't it?
And I'm
Yeah.
afraid that if someone else was coming, even more powerful, it may have been an ally of hers.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but I don't think that we were going to stop her.
It didn't look very likely, no.
We could have done it.
Can any of you give me a perception check? Just decide who and just give me a perception check.
My
I can
perception
do
is
it.
+3. If
Same.
anyone has better.
+8.
Oh, then please have a look around.
Let's see if you, for once,
Let's roll a net 1, I guess.
Yeah, you have done
Don't
horrible,
jinx it.
boss. There we go.
Okay, 23.
Just a casual 23.
Click, while you are probably still a little bit dozed off from, you're still woken up regardless. If you would look outside the windows, they're obviously windows, you can see a couple of people approaching the house. And you can see them, it's basically a slightly elderly couple, very fancy looking, with three guards behind them. And they're just approaching slowly while they're talking and kind of laughing a little bit. They're just approaching slowly the building.
I would like to ready 3 arrows. No, I'm not.
Cleek, what's wrong? What do you see?
I don't think the house is abandoned as we are supposed to believe it is.
The kobold just goes, but it's empty.
It won't be in a minute.
Oh, that's bad. Is it?
It is.
I never meant to burgle into a house. Oh no! she starts panicking.
What would even be the sentence if you didn't voluntarily break in?
Should we?
I mean, we didn't really have a choice in this.
Yes, Shy?
Should we get out?
Well,
Yes.
the mansion is quite big, I imagine. I imagine if we ran to the other end of the mansion, they wouldn't spot us for a while, and maybe there's a way we can get out through a window. Yes, that's probably a good idea. Let's go.
As you mentioned the window, the kobold just says, yeah, there's a window. There's a broken window at the back. I made it.
Oh, no.
Okay, everyone, get out. Get out. Yeah, let's get out.
And by the moment, also the... Yes?
Angela is grabbing Mix and running towards where the broken window would be.
The doorknob in the very moment is also being like being moved. So if you guys are still not moved, you will see that at the very moment.
Angela is leaving. She's gone.
We're rushing.
Yeah, scurrying off.
The kobold is also just following me. Wait.
I'm holding,
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I thought that you picked up B for a moment. I was like, yeah.
I can pick up B too. I bet I could
That's
hold
true.
both.
You have 2 hands, right?
I grab B as well.
I will need a hold on, what is it called?
A survival check.
No. I just wonder what is it called. Athletics check. Sorry, acrobatics check from everyone.
Honestly, for a moment, I was considering if I'm just going to pretend to be one of the stuffed animals, but I don't think my performance roll would be enough for that one.
It's actually funny because you can kind of do that. Yeah, actually, absolutely can do such.
I rolled dirty 20, August rolled 12, and Angela drew 10. So I'm being really athletic in her arms.
Alright,
Wait, didn't you say athletics?
No, acrobatics.
Okay.
Athletics is the one that I always mix it up because they almost
Then I
sound the
actually
same.
have better chances of not fucking it up. As I roll a very low
Slightly
roll.
above Angela. Okay. As you guys scramble through the mansion, which is not as huge as it will be, like it's not like a big fucking castle or anything, obviously, but it's still a modern house. Yeah, it's still a manor, yes. As you guys scramble through, you guys manage to not really break anything or move anything. You guys managed to move a couple of things on the way accidentally, but not break anything. And you guys managed to find your ways toward the breeze, where you can feel the breeze through this big broken glass of broken window that is very very sharp. But you guys managed
It's
to
just a brick lying on the floor.
And Angela goes through it first. She climbs out of it first, and her like gooey skin tar is like sticking to it.
Oh no.
Great, everyone else gets stuck on the window.
High mage cast brick on window.
Wait, hold on. Does anyone have like like a ball or something?
A what?
Ball.
Does anyone have a ball? Just like a regular size ball.
I never been to a ball, says the Nicole.
Not that kind of ball.
Stay away from my balls.
I do. My wooden drinking cup. It's more like a bowl to me now. It was a cup when I was, bigger.
No, not a bowl. A ball.
A ball. No, I don't have a ball.
I have a bullet.
If you're willing to sacrifice it, we could probably get them off our trail by thinking it's just this random object that's been flown through the window.
Yeah, just shoot at them. Great idea.
No!
Grab a stone and throw it through the hole.
Right, yeah, you know what? I'll just grab a stone. I'll look for a stone outside.
You will find
while
them.
This is another window.
I'm grabbing...
just pick up the brick.
Actually, yeah,
use
you know
to break
what?
the window and use it again.
I need. Wait, so you wish to throw a brick or
No, I'm
not
not
like
throwing
a
a brick.
stone.
I'm grabbing a rock and I'm
Yes.
placing it inside
Oh, okay, you place it. Okay.
to make it look like someone threw a rock through a window.
Okay. At this very moment, while you guys fiddle out the window, you guys can see not see, sorry, hear that the people are inside, and the man kind of like goes, "Who ate the pies? Who ate my wife's pie? Oh, was it the maid?" And you guys just,
I look down at Mix in my arm. Do they have
Arms around the mouth.
Mix just has this like big like fucking dirty mouth around it. It's like, it wasn't me.
I would love to eat your wife's pie.
Angela looks like the fucking detective from LA Noire when he's just like doubts.
Doubt.
Yeah. Okay, it was me. I'm sorry. I was hungry. I love pastries.
B's legs move as if he was running, even though he's in Angel's
Did
arms.
everyone make it outside the building?
Yeah. What? Sorry.
Did everyone make it outside the building?
Yes.
Okay,
Good.
we are going to crawl. I'm going to crawl around the building so they don't see us running away from the window.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
You guys are all
I just
out
like
in
the
open.
idea. Who eat my pastry? Who covered your belly?
Oh no, not one.
That's something that I didn't expect.
Did my dress get stuck on some glass?
But
Hold on.
honestly, Noxy, if you go with the three bear theme, would the bed be covered in tar?
Oh no.
I mean, technically,
Someone ate my pastry. Someone covered my bed in tar.
What is a practical joke? It's
man.
not funny.
I'm trying to think. What's like a still possible but not overly crushing outcome here.
Angela just stumbles out right in front of the elderly couple and the guard outside
So-
the door. Whoops.
Outside there will be a few guards, like not right at the windows or anything, but they are like sort of, one in front of the house, but they like also standing to the side of it, so they can like look back. And as you get out and try to sneak around or like sort of crawl away, you kind of stumble. Are you still holding Mix and B?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I am.
You basically stumble. They seem to be too much to crawl with or like snake with, especially compared to your height. And you unfortunately kind of make too much noise stumbling. And one guard kind of just around the corner like looks behind like, huh? Huh? Wait, hey! And just like starts to point at you and like keep waving at like the others, and like you can see at this very moment you can see two guards also appear like out of the corner at this very moment. What about the others, like Click and Augustus right now? Where are they? Or where will they be? Are you following Angela right now, or are you guys still a little bit behind?
Yeah,
Would there
I
be
follow.
anywhere to hide around here?
Okay, if you guys
Are there trees around?
Probably a
no,
bush.
I would say more bushes because you're around the the outskirts of the city, but they're still not like a forest area. I think there are just like decorations and such. I will need in that case. How would you describe Click is doing right now? If there is any sort of scenario at this moment, like where he will be.
I'm diving straight for the bushes.
Okay. I will need in that case both from Augustus and Click. I will need a stealth check as well.
Oh, another one.
Oh,
No, wait,
This
that was you. No, that was
that's you.
I had two ones already. We just
So,
started.
Click manages to dive into a bush and just, despite of being a big fucking
Augustus
owl,
misses a bush.
it's kind of like you manage to be still enough that you kind of like meld into the thing. And Augustus, you kind of dive for a bush as well, but you completely miss it and just land near Angela as well. And you can hear the guards saying like, "There is more of them! There is more of them!" and they start to like kind of stumble because they are not they have like heavy armor, and they like just like doing this like funny run and like around, and they're like, they probably ate it, they probably broke inside, and then the very just because of the failed stealth checks, you guys will see like one guard as well inside the house just poking its head out from the broken window with like, "Oh, they probably came from here." But it doesn't really do much, just stands there because it just can't scramble to with like heavy armor on. But the other three is just like trying to follow you guys. How do you guys wish to proceed?
Also, I just had a thought that it would probably not the best idea to let Angela put the stone into the room to make it seem like someone else threw it in wood, and it would be covered in
okay.
tar.
Angela is going to make a full sprint. She's out of here. She's dragging B and Mix along with her.
Oh my god, dude, I'm rolling. Okay. One of the guards stumble and kind of just fall face flat, or like, face in.
Yeah, face
like,
first. Face plants onto the floor.
face plants onto the ground. While trying to like kind of chase you guys. The other two guards, unfortunately, also not doing too well. They are like stumbling to go with like the heavy armor. They probably not too experienced with like running in like heavy armor. I actually rolled a 3 and a 5 for them, so they don't do much.
Gosh.
And why are you guys? Okay, so how are you guys proceeding from here still?
I was grabbing Mix and B, and I am making a full sprint.
Yeah.
I will try to like pull up the hems of Angela's skirt in order to make it easy for her to run.
Is this a wide like garden area that we're in? And is there like a fence that we can like maybe jump over, or is it really tall?
There are no fences, but it's technically still sort of the area around the house. It's kind of just
but is it like a big open space, or do I have to run past guards?
It's still an open space, and it's just bushes and like whatnot, but it's not really well kept. So it's like a garden, but not.
Good luck, you guys! I'm out of here.
So why is it not?
Yeah, so full sprint. She's running away with B and Mix.
Mm-hmm.
The pastries were poisonous.
How is Augustus doing right now?
Me, I'm right behind. I'm booking it.
Mm-hmm. Click, have you moved ever since and trying to follow the others or anything such? How do you proceed?
I mean, have they spotted me or?
No.
No. Did what? Is it like one singular bush or is it like a
There are a few
hedgerow?
more, like they're like a hedges, and they just like go around this like big open space. You know, there are like a bunch of them around.
And I think all the attention is on us right now.
Also, by the way, just off topic, are you guys also just seeing a black screen right now and that just fucked
Yes.
up? Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, hold on.
I
tried
thought
to
it was
fix it.
intentional. I
No,
thought we were
It's
like
very
sleeping
freaking
there.
dark in this house and outside of this house.
There we go. Oh my god. I've been trying to do it. Okay, did I fuck up all the others then too? Oh my god.
Whoopsie. Well, that's pretty nice.
Was there something before the house? Because I think I saw something else earlier and then it changed to black.
No, that was just the landing zone. Also, 1 second, I'm gonna just clean my nose. What?
There's also no music if there was supposed to be.
Wait, really?
No
Oh, wait,
music.
hold
Can you
on.
slap on some Benny Hill theme for me?
Hold on, what? Really? Hold on. Let me stop it and do this again. Does it play now?
Yeah, I hear like there was like background sounds.
Yeah, background sounds, but no music.
Yeah.
It's just an ambient right now.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
I hope that's the church bells I'm hearing and not the city alarm.
No.
Do I have to roll anything to run full sprint away from these guards with B and Mix in my hand?
Rolls another net one, crushes both of them in the fall.
Okay, first of all, if you wish to do that, give me a strength check if you can actually keep carrying them.
I feel like that's very easy.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a
strength
problem.
check.
Oh,
That won't be a problem. Rolls a 2.
Okay.
You drop both of them and run
Oh,
away
it's
on
not
your own.
terrible. They're
Roll
just starting
me,
to get a little heavy.
roll me okay. The way I will do it, you were holding Mix and B. B, which numbers you wish to be on from 1 to 4?
Number
Two-
3.
Two numbers you can pick.
Yes, 2, 3.
2, 3. Okay, Mix will be 1, 4. Okay. Can you roll me a 1d4 or Drew? I'm becoming granny that is, like says every single name. Except,
4.
Okay. You drop Mix to the ground,
Okay.
and Mix is just like.
I mean, to be fair, she's the only criminal here.
Now, Augustus will try to pick her up real quick. I'll pick them up real quick while running behind. Because I'm behind Angela.
For that one, to pick it up, give me a athletics check.
Fuck. Makes sense though. 14!
Oh, that's a good roll.
Okay.
Finally!
You don't manage to pick up Mix. I rolled against you while against it, and I rolled a 20. So
Mix will run herself.
Mix is kind of just like stumbles on the ground for a moment. You like try to pick it up, but probably out of the momentum, she kind of just like slips out of your hand, and she just like stumbles and like rolls a little bit before stopping, and she just like and just stands up and like starts to run as well. And oh, okay.
He's like, "You're the high mage. Why are you running? Why are you running?"
And she tries to follow, and she's actually just like, "Why are we running?" And
Because you broke it the mention!
The attention of the guards would be on pretty much everyone else now. Is there anything behind the bush, the bushes, like a wall, a fence, or something that I could slip out to the back or whatever?
No, but as you guys would continue, there is basically like a drop off, because it would kind of lead to like it's like a very small cliff, like part.
I just jump off a cliff.
It's
and
not
die
like a
again.
cliff; it's like a drop off, where it can just like drop like 10 feet or something.
It's just a small cliff of 100 meters. It's nothing big.
I'm surprised you didn't go back to steal shit. That'd be funny.
Cleek might do that while we're gone.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, you didn't really list anything that would catch my attention earlier, because I don't really need stuffed animals or portrait of weird people, I guess.
Maybe there was a
That bush is now your new home.
Yeah, I'm considering if I should just stay here or at least try to move through the bushes.
You know what?
To sort of follow the others.
I will help you. Give me a stealth check again.
Ah, shit. It's a 12.
Sorry.
Well, I rolled an 18, so as the kind of
the cliff it is,
still
I guess.
sitting around, one of the guards that been like left very behind because it fall over and like your face planted, is kind of trying to follow the other two, who is like still kind of like stumbling and very slowly, trying to run in fucking heavy armor, which is quite shitty. And the guard kind of just like stops about like 20 feet away from your bush that you're like standing or sitting in or something, and the guy just slowly turns his head and just like locks eyes with you.
Big eyes.
He
in the
looks
bush.
at the bush looks back.
And that's currently the scene. And while you guys are running, you guys are getting close. You are basically reaching this drop-off that leads to like a sort of a road, like a dirt road.
I would like to engage the guard in a staring contest.
I will get back to it, man. How do you, how the 3 or 4 of you with Mix are wishing to proceed? Mix is still just following and running like happily.
I'm
like,
while
it's like a sport.
running. B?
Yes.
Do you trust me?
Yes.
I jump.
Give me a hold on. I think that's no, because that's after 20 feet. No, okay, never mind.
Also, Augustus is running behind, like going like, "You're mad!" and then jumps as well.
Okay. However, for landing, I will need a actually for Drew, just because Drew is still holding B. Can you give me a acrobatics check to see
Would
if
you say it's more athletics?
Yes. Oh well.
Because
no,
says
sorry.
try and jump.
Yeah, acrobatics. They sound the same. I hate it.
Okay, athletics.
Athletics, acrobatics, it's fucking the same thing. Okay, 8.
No, 13.
I mean, I'm honestly torn between those two as well, because the athletics would be more for the jump itself, but the acrobatics would be more about the landing.
Yeah. So athletics, sort of thing. Okay. You managed to still hold on to B while doing this, and I need an acrobatics check from you to see how do you if you manage to properly land. And I will need the same from Augustus as well.
It says here acrobatics is more about staying on your feet in a tricky situation, like trying to run across a sheet of ice or balancing on a tightrope.
Yeah, it's basically about balancing and such, like, you know, doing the thing. So that's why I need if you actually land on your feet or like manage to properly land under.
So acrobatics.
Yes, acrobatics.
But at the end, Drew, it also lists acrobatic stunts, dives, rolls, somersaults, and flips. So if you want to get creative with it.
I mean, I guess it's just like choose, I guess.
Angela just does a triple backflip and lands on her face.
But athletics is more against like physical things to like stay on your feet, like when someone trying to push you, basically.
It says here you try to jump an unusually long distance or pull off a stunt mid-jump.
Yeah, that's true. It's
kind of weird that both.
They both kind of have the same thing, yeah.
Yeah. Ah, well, whatever. You managed to land on your feet with B properly, and none of you take damage. Augustus, you also land on your feet. And back to Cleek right now. Also, Mix actually just like descends down. You guys can see this like magical ethereal like wing on her, while she's like poof, and just lands quickly and just like that, and it's like that was fun. And now the news. I mean, D&D, back to Click. The guard is still staring in you in the eyes, and the guard just goes, "Oh, it's in the bush! It's hiding in the bush!" And just starts to like wiggle forward toward you with heavy armor on. Oh,
In the bushes of love. Hiding in the bushes for us.
yes. How do we proceed, Click?
Click kind of. How do you describe it?
Take the bush
Like
with you
makes himself look bigger by
Puffing up.
by puffing up and using his wings, and also glares at the guard as he gets closer in
Give
an
me-
attempt to sort of intimidate.
Give me an intimidation check.
Oh, 22. Dang.
22.
The guard stops from it. He's like, "Oh!" just yells like,
are you?
kind of like how do you say, like falls on his ass like down to the ground, you know? He's just like, "Hey, what is that? That's not the thing that I see." And kind of like starts to slightly like scramble backward on like, you know, there's like the two arms while supporting himself a bit.
While he's doing that, Click will use the chance to get out of the bush on the other side and will also jump off the cliff.
Yeah, okay. Give me a. For you, it's gonna be an acrobatics, I guess.
Watch this go absolutely wrong.
No, you're fine.
Can't you
Okay.
use your wings to like slide down, like glide down?
Ah, you can totally do that if you want.
I would rather not, if I don't have to.
All right, you guys make it now. Now, however, okay, that's interesting.
You guys make it on.
So as you guys land on this dirt road under, surprise, surprise, you can see as you guys basically land, there is like a horse coming up, and you guys can see Zephyrin on the horse. And
Oh,
Zephyrin
fuck.
just...
Oh no!
And,
I would like to climb back up the cliff. I'm taking the guard.
and he looks at the five of you, and well, technically just the four of you in a sense, kind of ignores Mix, and he just says it like, "Oh, I've been looking for the four of you."
Can we hide in your cart?
The what?
Can we hide in your cart?
With the cart?
No,
It's just a
it's
horse.
just getting on the cart.
Oh,
It's just a
wait,
horse.
it's
It's just a horse.
just
There's
on a
no
horse.
cart. He's just on a horse.
Can we
all
hide in
right.
your
Well,
horse?
anyway, we should get going. Hi, Zeph. It's nice seeing you again. Yes, it's good. Yeah, let's go.
Mix is is just me. I'm just like, that was fun. I do have to go because I have
No,
tested
you are coming with us. I'm dragging Mix along.
Oh,
I would like to completely ignore Zeph and run past him.
hold on. Can you, Angela? Can you give me a persuasion check?
Are you sure I'm not just grabbing her?
You kind of have to
I was-
persuade her.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't. Yeah, let's just say that I don't want to find the little goblin.
9.
I mean, come on.
I rolled a 20. Mix
Well, I
is Mix is
I
kind
wasn't
of
really, I
Mix is
wasn't really
kind.
trying to persuade her. I was trying to drag her along with us because tell her
yeah.
what she's done wrong.
But yeah.
Breaker with candy. Use candy.
A massive rock hand comes up from the ground and just grabs her. And she's like, "I'm not going anywhere."
Mix is kind of like confused. She's just like I can't go. I have other errands to do. I have serious tests to do.
I have so many questions.
I know, but we can meet again soon. I know your smell now, and just like sniffs you and just like, I can find you.
She frowns, puts you down.
I know your smell now.
No.
Fine, get out of here. You've got us in a lot of trouble, you know.
Oh, but why?
We're going. We're leaving.
I will find you again. And she's just like waving there.
Is that a threat?
Maybe.
We're leaving. We're taking
Yeah,
steps.
we're
It's just
running
like,
away.
oh, okay, we're going.
Yes,
Great, we're trading one liability for another.
I mean, it's all fun and games until little Mix casts 4 fireballs in one turn.
Also, I would like to make sure the last sentence I said is in character, so I said that out loud in front of Zev.
What was the last sentence?
That we're trading one liability for another.
No. Zeph doesn't seem to react much to it at all. Can you give me a... you know what, just give me a perception check, I guess.
All of us?
No, just someone. Anyone.
Perception.
Click has the biggest perception.
Probably.
Yippee.
Click is kind of busted.
Okay. You guys would notice that Zephyrin is a little bit more... what is the word for it? Hold on. Don't want to say anything stupid that is not what I think. What is this word? What does it mean? Fuck. Dude.
What the fuck mean?
I hope he's not.
Kind of stoic, like when it's not showing much feelings or emotions, right? That's what's like or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it is.
Zev looks a little more fuck.
I mean, stoic
No,
is
it's
the
a
one
bit
that can
more-
endure and like not show much emotions, sort of.
I don't think that's exactly the word you're looking for, but stoic means sort of what you mean. I think you mean.
Okay,
he's
it's
a bit
more like a bored
he's a bit more
deadpan face.
deadpan,
Yeah,
yes.
it's kind of
Yeah.
like that basically, and he doesn't sound like super excited or like anything. He's very like slightly monotone-ish a bit, and just keeps going on the horse, and he's just like, all right, well, no, sorry, God, I was still in the fucking kobold mindset a bit, and
Why is Zephyr talking with that one?
and Zephyrin just says, we have a hideout near. We should go there first, before we discuss anything more. Or further.
Yes, please, let's go.
All right.
Click would like to stare Zev in the eye for a moment and then ask him, is this one abandoned as well?
Zephyrin doesn't react to it. Your question.
I don't know.
Just ignores it, basically. So
Rude.
you guys wish
Well,
to
no.
follow on food while he's kind of like just strutting, strutting or whatever it's called with the horse.
Yeah.
And he ends up leading you guys outside more to the little bit further for the further outskirts of this town. It's still sort of the town, obviously still kind of the town, but you guys can see it for a bit further away now, and you guys are reaching to this part where you kind of step slightly inside the more forested actual nature part of the place next to it. And you guys still follow Zephyrin? Hold on.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kind of like trying to tell myself in a way. I'm just looking at things. Hold on. How did I? This is thing. Yeah.
I kind of laugh and hate at the same time that every time I think of Zev now, I just see the guy from The Fifth Element in my head.
Oh my god, that thing, yeah. So you guys follow Zev for about 20 minutes, and outside of this townish part, he will stop basically at this sort of a weird rock formation sticking out of the ground, or like being on the ground or whatever. And it has a sort of a, like a, how do you call it? Like an entrance, but it's not like, this like oval shaped like cave entrance or anything. It's like a more tight, kind of like, it's a bit more restricted in a sense, and he just gets off of the horse, and he stands next to it and like, this is the hiding place. It's quite concealed.
Why? Okay, wait. I get why we would be hiding out, but why are you going to a hideout?
Because we can discuss things here safely.
Works for me.
I guess.
Walks in.
And he just says that just make sure to kind of squeeze yourself too. It's a little bit tight, but it's safe.
She crouches and immediately
How,
her height
how
like
do we get the
drops.
horse in?
No, the horse stays outside.
Okay.
So going. Oh, hold on. Let me. Actually, do I have a thing for this? I actually don't know. Oh my god. Hold on. Let me try.
While you're thinking, Clique also follows inside, but kind of keeps an eye towards the door for any occupants or guards to show up for this one as well.
Hold on. Let me do this, and then I'm gonna swap to this way, guys. As you guys enter into the cave, hopefully this works a bit. You guys.
How dark is it in here? How dark is it in here?
So it's basically there's no light, not really any light inside. It's kind of like if you use your torches, then you can see.
Okay, I just kind of vanish.
I mean, since you have dark vision and B also has dark vision, you two kind of normally see up to like I think B sees up to 60 feet and you see on up till 90 feet because of your boost.
Yeah, but if you go by technicality of my subclass ability, B shouldn't be able to see me.
No, yeah, I guess. As you guys enter,
I'm just
Actually, I do.
Huh?
Because I see the etheric weave of things in dark.
oh yeah, sure. So as you guys enter the cave system,
even if I technically appears invisible to you.
oh, this is so small actually.
Okay, I don't know how it works in this homebrew campaign, but Elvis' dark vision is they more like see everything connected to the weave in things. So I don't know how invisibility against that works. If it was your subclass, then maybe it's something that I wouldn't be able to see.
Yeah, this one is probably a very technical thing because my thing just said I'm invisible to anyone who relies on dark vision to see.
Okay, well then.
But I guess it just got cancelled out because Augustus just turned on a torch. So fuck him.
Yeah, okay. You guys
just turns on a torch to get rid of this conversation. Okay.
And as you guys go into the cave and kind of squeeze through, you guys can see this like long tunnel of a dark cave. No light inside. Occasionally there's like some yeah, obviously it's kind of stupid to say rocks around. Wow, there are rocks inside a cave.
No way.
You guys find a path. It's kind of wavy. It's like a snake dance kind of. As you guys go through, some parts of the cave is a little bit wider than the other, and you guys keep going. And once you guys enter the place, the first thing you would notice sort of is this very, very bad smell that you can just smell. That it just immediately hits you in the face immediately. And you guys can see all these stalagmites and stalactite, what is it called? Stalactite and stalagmite, right?
Yeah.
Around in the cave, they just all over the place, as you guys can go. So it kind of makes the place a bit more narrowed down as well because of it. And it's very wet as you walk. It's very muddy and like squishy on your feet because of it. And you guys keep going. Zephyrin follows from behind you guys and just keeps going and just kind of like, just guiding sort of. As you guys keep going, I would like a let me think a moment. I just need to think. Just thinking a bit. What would work best here to pick? Whatever. I guess. Okay, it's dark. You guys. Okay. I will need a Just a normal perception check from everyone then.
On it.
I will not give disadvantages because you guys have a torch on, so you guys can see a bit at least.
Wow.
Dang.
It's a net one.
No. Let's see.
Your net one is still better than my fucking better roll.
I can't see shit because Augustus let a fucking
Yeah,
torch
yeah.
in my face.
I mean, yeah, I
Get flashbanged.
I guess it's kind of like a realistic in a way. Okay, as you guys keep going and being followed by Zephyr and just being back in, which is probably not. You guys don't like that too much, but as you guys keep going, you guys eventually enter this more widened hallway, and you guys can see in its distance. About like 100 feet away, sort of. Well, we'll see if you have like night vision and going in. I mean, the light kind of makes it light up as well. But okay, whatever. Not 100 feet, 50 feet then. Whatever. It really doesn't matter too much. 50 feet
Now in
feet
my
away.
head, I have the mental image that because you called it night vision instead of dark vision, but dark vision looks exactly like night vision.
Yeah.
Everything is green.
And oh my god. And B, I need something from you, which is a you remember that you used your little pocket watch thingy, the device for sending a message, right?
Yes.
Where do you keep it?
In my pouch.
Okay. Only you right now. You see a little, what's it called? Hummingbird. Just kind of like, and just like going into the thing, and kind of it makes this device kind of like very faintly, just really faintly hum and kind of move it, like wiggle it inside your pouch.
All right. I find that a little bit suspicious, given that Zeph is there with us. So I would like, hey, go ahead. I need to take a piss.
Can you? I mean, because of the narrowness of the thing, do you wish to like stop or go or just stop the
stop so others go in front of me.
Okay,
No,
so you basically scamper at the back. Okay. Do you wish to check the device?
When people have passed, I would like to discreetly check the device.
Okay, can you give me a sleight of hand?
Oof.
6.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
As you scramble behind and go behind like Zephyrin too, Zephyrin kind of looks at you and just asks like, what is the matter? Is anything wrong?
No, I just need to take a piss. I haven't taken a piss in a long time, and my bladder is bursting.
Mm-hmm. And he just like keeps looking at you. And do you check the device?
Well, not if he's just fucking staring at me. I'm like,
I can't know if you're looking.
privacy, please. Would you please mind turning around so I can
Give me a
take a
persuasion
piss?
check.
Isn't that more like deception?
Actually, yeah, technically it is more deception, yes.
What do you want me to roll? Well, I have the same fucking bonus on both of them.
Yeah, just give me a deception, whatever.
It's
While
the
we're at
same.
it, pull it out and roll for intimidation.
Well,
I mean, I would
deception is
honestly
7.
just go with the persuasion.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's fine,
yeah.
it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
But maybe if you roll for intimidation, just whip it out. We see maybe you get a better roll with that one.
Okay, you managed to kind of convince Zephyrin to look away and kind of like shrug it off in a way, and we just turn around.
All right, and then I would like to check the device.
Okay, as you take
Against
out
my ear.
As you take out the device, you can see this little, small little, like, the way it is that if you open it up, the way it looks like, or would look like, just to describe, there is this more holographic, magical, not holographic, like, but it's magical, so it's like just transparent a little bit. It's like a tiny little scroll just unscrolling itself, and you can read the message that is being spoken to it. And on the little scroll, as it unscrolls itself, what you can read is Do not fight her. Got bad and good news. Let's meet in Anko in the Broken Fang Inn in a few days. I will try to be fast.
Oh shit. Broken Fang Inn, and where was it?
Anko. It's ANCO. Is the way it's written. Hold on,
All right.
I will just copy paste the thing for you.
I'm gonna be right back real quick.
Okay. So that is your message.
The BE will actually take a piss while thinking about this.
Can you give me a investigation check? Just because you are kind of alone right now, kind of like taking a piss, you kind of have the time. 16. Fine. You are still like taking a piss, and you can see this like all this wet thing dripping on you.
I'm not pissing myself.
You kind of
I
thinking.
mean, you never said you're taking off your pants.
And you can smell that this thing is very much. It smells super bad inside here. That's like the best I can give you.
Did you at least go into a side tunnel, or did you just seriously just piss into the main tunnel?
And meanwhile,
In the main channel.
so while that goes, Zephyrin is just kind of after shrugging off B. He kind of like tries to guide the others towards this little door, just a wooden door at the back of this hallway, basically. And kind of just says, it's like, go on, we will just wait for B later.
Can I... do I recognize the smell?
No, you wouldn't.
Okay.
Hey guys, wait up.
Okay.
And I will
That was fast.
wait for Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Drew. Who? Stop being all.
Who?
There is
Doesn't
a
your
whole
human-
spy among us. Who? Oh.
In my language, we go.
Can't wait for it to turn out that the smell is just that Zev also pissed in the cave. And he had asparagus for dinner.
We were in a mansion. We ran out onto the streets, got on the roads, found Zeph, and then we went into a cave.
Yeah,
No city
honestly, a
around.
bit of a downgrade, right?
I'm back. Hello.
Come back. We're
Oh,
waiting
come
for
back.
you.
All right, B would then like catch up with you guys if you waited.
So you guys are right now about like 30 feet away from this.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to give it for Jirutu, there is like a wooden door basically in front of you, just built into the end of the cave. And
Yeah,
Zephyrin is just basically nudging and like guiding the party to like just enter basically.
Yeah, Shy shouted. Jesus. B shouted to wait up, so we waited up. Like,
Yes.
yeah, no worries.
Zephyrin just like, oh, you are back.
Thanks. Hey, thanks again for saving us yet again, Seth. Like the time when we were on the wagon and you blasted that firebolt directly into the enemy's head.
Zephyrin just looks at you and kind of like tilts the head and is like, mistakes happen.
What do you mean mistakes?
Well, you just said.
But B said that, do you remember the time when you saved us all with blasting that firebolt into the enemy's head?
I don't remember such. Sometimes my memory is hazy.
No.
Angela.
When I
raised her head.
Augustus reaches for the gun, but like covertly, like standing with my left shoulder towards Zeph. With the gun is basically on my right side. I kind of just grab the gun without Zeph noticing. If I can do that.
Give me a sleight of hand.
What the fuck is wrong with the rolls today?
Oh my god.
Just drops his gun on the floor.
Oops! But he notices it. Yeah, I reach for my gun.
Zephyrin sees you slowly reaching for the gun, and he just looks at you, kind of just turns to you like, "Oh, is something the matter?"
At this
Do I
point,
see anything off about it?
P will just
That's true.
bluntly state out that
Angela, give me a investigation check.
This is not Sev.
Oh, okay. So you said it in bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
But also beside that, you wouldn't see much of Zephyrin visually. Apart from just the way he speaks, which you experience.
You are not Sev, so who are you?
Zephyrin just says, "Oh, but I am me, and we should hurry. We need to get into the headquarters here." What do you mean?
I am me?
I just got a message from Sev. You are not Sev.
Pull out my gun, aim it at Zeph. At Zeph in quote marks.
You can see Zephyrin kind of smile and kind of just like tilting the head, like side to side, looking at the four of you, and kind of just walks a little bit backward from the party, and he just says, "Such a shame." And at this very moment, in like about a second or so, what goes through is you can see him from in between the shoulder and the head. There's like a giant split, like a crack going down along the body.
Ugh.
And he splits apart with big ass fucking teeth sticking out. Roll for initiative.
Oh
Pardon.
shit.
I'm gonna make
It was
an
a mimic
encounter.
person.
Encounter.
A
Okay, there we
mimic
go.
person. Now I roll 19!
Well, now it's time to pull out the good rolls.
I mean, I had
Oh,
a
you
feeling
mean-
something
you
was off. He was strangely competent all
21.
of a sudden.
Where's it?
Nothing. I thought the 19 was my roll. But no, it wasn't. It was not to be. I got an 8.
Yes, it was to be.
Yes, it is B.
Go me!
You're very clever, Asen.
Who?
Staying in character. Good.
Second, I'm gonna just delete these.
Yes, unknown NPC. Our battle shall be glorious.
Oh yeah. I set it so it doesn't spoil bullshit occasionally.
Soldier B. Grenade!
And okay, so while you guys engage into that, we just roll for the engagement in a sense, but at the very moment, while it splits apart with the big teeth just sticking out with like a big tongue as well, you guys see that the door in the distance, a gigantic tongue erupts from it. A big purple pinkish tongue erupts from it, and suddenly the ground under you is a little bit more squishy than you would expect it to be.
Oh
Hold on, let me just do this real quick.
no! What? Can I make a roll to?
Yes,
I mean, I like. Can I investigate what we are currently inside?
you can do absolutely right now, this very moment still.
Was this encounter written by Drew?
A 14.
Okay.
Where will it be?
So looking around, you by this very moment of revealing, you would obviously see that the Zephyr you guys followed was indeed a mimic. However, with the thing bursting out at the back as well, and with just adding, a couple of things together, you notice that the cave is breathing, and that's why it smells so bad.
Guys, I think we're inside a mimic.
And you will probably looking around even the cave, you will notice that the stalagmites and stalactites are not really stalagmites or stalactites sticking out from the...
Teeth.
How long is the way to outside right now?
Hold on, let me just... Because I have to give everything in feet. I mean, not like that, but...
Oh yeah, baby.
Hold on. Fucking hate these freedom units. Can I turn this on? Okay, thank you. You guys are about... Yeah, around 300 feet inside the cave.
Alright, so
10
escape
right.
is not an option.
And you have to keep in mind that right now the mimic Zeph is standing in the way because it's a very narrow path. You basically have to either go through it
Behind
or,
us, yeah.
That's why he was behind the whole time as
Okay.
well. So, okay, hold on. Let me begin combat. And let me pull up the things too. Alright, so there is a giant tongue sticking out from where the door was, which just became a gigantic tongue. Did I roll for that? Okay, it added. Okay, good. B, you are the first one. How do you wish to act?
Rage.
Okay.
How the fuck do I activate it again?
I think you just have to go into the
Okay. I never.
the FX tab,
Yes.
and then there is a slider for it.
Yeah.
And just enable effects. I'm not sure if it actually does anything or it just like reminds you that you have it on you or what.
Okay, there. Yeah, now I have it enabled. Okay.
Mhm.
And with that, I would like to charge toward the teeth Zev. And hit it with a sword, doing a reckless attack.
I know that right now we have no combat scene in a sense, but I will just do like that. You can just roll for a hit.
How does it work? Oh yeah. Dum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum bum. Oops.
Okay.
Oh well, no, not an oops. 22.
Okay, that will absolutely hit.
And that would be 14 damage.
Okay. So you strike down on the mimic Zeph. Right. How would you describe you doing it? Oh, if you wish
Well,
to.
yeah, he's just like on a smooth motion. He carries the great sword, kinda like sideways on his back, and he just like in a very anime kind of style, just like unlocks the clamps that hold the kind of like the sheet together, or the like kind of like a letter wrap, and just like makes a sweep from downside up across the chest of the creature.
Okay. Cool. The mimic takes quite a good slashing damage, and it's like very. Didn't seem to budget too much for now, but it did a scar on it for sure. It's kind of like just kind of pulls itself together like some glue a little bit, but it's still holding onto it. But you can see the wound. All right. Anything else you wish to do?
That's it.
You're right. Augustus.
Already aiming at the fake Zeph.
Yes.
Or like the mimic. Pull the trigger.
Okay. Let's see. Roll me for the hit.
Bah. $11.
That unfortunately just doesn't hit.
Damn. Okay.
So I'm just getting a panic at the idea of you shooting a gun in a cave because Ricochet is real in here.
But it's not a cave.
Then bad, yeah, it's all fleshy.
Wait, so can I miss?
Yeah, fair. It wouldn't really ricochet anymore, I guess.
Yes,
Wait, so
you will
is-
hit the thing, so you can roll for damage and you will hit the cave.
Ah, nice. So, okay. Like every miss is a hit, yeah.
Nice.
9.
In this case, yes.
Unless it's a net one and you hit one of us instead.
Let me check, dude. Oh my
Yeah, Angela getting hit in the head again.
Or at least every ranged one should be, because melee can still be...
Okay, 9 damage. Good. The cave.
Yeah, I think melees will still miss, but...
Yeah, melee you kind of
projectiles.
have to like directly go for it, yes, a little bit. Because you kind of swing it, it's not like, I mean...
Just started taking the walls.
So anyway, I started blasting. Yes. The cave kind of gives like this very deep, like rumbling, like wincing noise a little bit of us being hit by a bullet. And anything else you wish to do?
Nope, that's it.
Yeah, okay. Here comes the tongue, or sort of the cave. The cave kind of winces and will try to use its tongue to kind of use it like a whip kind of thing inside, and will target Augustus in this case, because it was the last thing who just shot it somewhere very fleshy part, very, very, very sensitive, and will try to... I will just use rolls. Hold on. Can I use this roll? Yes, I can.
You hit its prostate with your bullet. We're in the rectum of a...
a
I was
9
about to say the uvula, but I guess that one works as well.
A 9.
Last 6?
A 9 doesn't hit, right?
No.
Okay, it misses. It kind of starts like tries to whip at you and just like misses you. You just kind of dodge away from it, sort of. And
Oh yeah, one more thing.
Yes?
I believe I hit for 10 because it's supposed to be 10 plus 1
hold on.
because of enhanced weapon,
Hold on.
the infusion.
Oh, okay. Okay, I will have to solve that manually, but okay.
Yeah, the same is
will
for my
just-
AC.
I will
so-
just count it down like that with an extra. Okay, for now. Just like
Yeah.
keep reminding me, because
Yeah, I'll try to remind. this.
Okay, so the tongue misses you. Okay, the tongue doesn't really do anything. It just kind of like angry rumbles in it. All right, Click.
It hits itself.
Yeah, hits itself in confusion. Click. It's your turn.
I hope this works correctly for me even without having a combat scene, but I first use my bonus action to put Hunter's Mark on...
On the cave.
No, not that one. How do I even call him?
Quote Zeph.
Calling him Zefmik.
Hey, you guys can at least leave out your like sadistic things against Zeph right now.
Yes.
Take that,
I'm
fucker.
putting Hunter's Mark on the Zefmik.
Okay. I will just count it.
And then I will attack him with my bow. Or at least try to.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay.
Natural one.
That unfortunately won't hit.
But since it's my first turn,
But you
it
can
doesn't
roll
really-
for
I can roll for
damage.
another attack for.
I mean, you can still roll for
I-
damage because you hit the cave.
I can also roll for another attack from my Dread Ambusher.
Okay, you can
feature.
do that too. Okay.
Because it doesn't say that the first attack has to hit or anything, so just said it can do a second attack, so I'll just do that.
Okay.
And probably miss again.
Another natural one.
Yay!
How the fuck did you do that?
I don't know, but I'm going to roll a damage for both of them anyway. Would that still take the bonus damage from the... I'm just thinking about it.
Wouldn't take from the. I mean, if you take every any bonuses, no, it would just take the damage from the arrow, just hitting the cave.
That
but
was
what-
incredible.
Do I still add the Dread Ambusher bonus damage to that one, considering it hit something? Oh, but it wasn't my target, I'm sure.
I wouldn't apply. Since it's a miss, but it just still hits. So it's a normal damage. Twice.
And I'll just do a damage. Then, okay, it
Okay,
doesn't
that's
let me click the damage button a second time apparently. Or can I do that again somehow?
Oh, you can just copy the formula as well, if you wish.
Or just roll 1d8 and plus 4 to it.
Yeah, no, just that. You
Oh,
can just
that's too
type it in.
easy.
Oh wow. Okay,
20.
that's 20 damage. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Okay, so who else wants to attack the wall now?
Okay. Was it all? Was it all? For your turn?
I mean, used my bonus action, used my action.
Okay. All right.
I think I'm done.
Here comes the. Oh. Thank you,
The
Debbie.
bear _101 gifted a tier 1 sub to Pharaoh_Jim.
There's a bear?
Yeah, there is a bear. Thank you very much for the gift sub.
I think there's gonna be a gorilla.
Oh my god. It's a grill. 1 second. It's the Mimic Zeph. It's very hard controlling multiple things like this. The Mimic Zeph will charge at one of you. I would say B is the closest, and we'll just try to bite at B. And, oh my god.
The bear _101 gifted a tier 1 sub to Chemo the
Quick
bear.
question while you're doing that.
Yes?
What's the light situation in here right now?
You guys have the torch. And it's just enough to basically light up this part of the cave, which is like a round kind of part.
I'm
Guess
still-
I'll have to shoot Augustus next turn.
You try that.
Nah, I mean, the torch will be still on the ground and it will be still on regardless. For like
If
a couple
I have
of rounds.
my ways to turn off a torch, I will do it.
You know, if it's darkness, you will. I mean, you will oppose disadvantage for the others. No? Oh, hold on. How do I? Oh fuck. You know what? I'm just.
I mean, two of us could
Okay.
still see. I guess.
If you try to
I'm not
bite at
sure
B.
if- I'm not sure if Angela has dark vision.
I don't
Or
think
Augustus,
Angela
for that
has.
matter.
Augustus doesn't have, and Angela. Just you two have.
12 doesn't
Nope.
hit.
Oh my god. Thank you, the bear. Sorry, what? That.
12 doesn't hit.
Okay, it doesn't. Okay, it tries to bite at you, but just kind of can't do anything. It ends its turn. There's unfortunately not much it can do. Angela, how do you wish to proceed?
Angela's going to be looking back the way we came, and is going to be trudging along like that way, trying to see if there's maybe an exit we can find, while also slashing at the meaty walls around her.
Mm-hmm. To exit though, you would have to get through the Mimic Zeph. Because right now he's standing in the narrow path.
Never mind, then I'm slashing at Mimic Zeph.
Oh my.
Yes.
Alright.
Actually, yes, I'll do that first. So I'm going to hit. Let's see. A 4. It's 5 plus 2, so it's an 11.
How do you guys just miss? They have low AC. What the fuck are you guys doing today? What are these
What do
natural
you mean
ones?
today? Last session was just the same.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it really wasn't that bad.
Noxy, did you give us loaded dice?
Yeah, eventually. I just told the program to do it.
Give them all low rolls.
The-
Do I end
Unfortunate-
up hitting the wall, or do I just miss with it?
Do you wish to like just swing around like in that sense with the intention to hit the wall if you miss? Because then I will allow it.
Yeah.
And Noxy, I'm sorry, I forgot to remind you, I did a reckless attack, so the Mimic would have an advantage on me.
Ah, whatever. That's fine.
Yeah.
You can slash at the walls. Just roll for a damage roll normally then.
All right. Oh, well, it's not normal because I have Savage Attacker, which means that my roll is is automatically like my damage roll. I can roll twice, and whichever is the biggest, I use.
That's fine.
Yes. Okay. Let's say
It's a
one of
big
those.
target.
So, I'll roll the damage again. What was it? 1d6 plus 5. So let me see. 1d6.
How many net ones are we getting today? This is really out
5.
of hand right now.
Okay, so that's 11. I'm using that roll.
Okay, 11 damage. Okay, the wall is you slash it and it's just like heavily sort of have this. I actually don't know what kind of blood
It vibrates
has, but it
viscously.
vibrates and just has this like goopy goo and stuff coming out of it as you slash it and tries to like pull itself together in with this glue-like thing. Kind of hard to describe honestly because I never seen a mimic in real life, you know.
But I'm not done yet.
Yes.
I am going to be casting Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, okay.
As my claw like whiffs and hits a wall, Angela kind of like, with her claw still stuck inside of the mimic, she turns around and points at the fake mimic Zeph and summons her faithful floating companion. It's a cartoony mace. As it spawns behind it, it's like whack 'em!
Oh,
It's
it's like
squeaky noises.
yeah, okay. So can you command it to also use its action, right? To
It is a
basically
bonus
hit.
action.
Okay, good. Okay, you can do that.
I cast it still. Oh.
I know that you
It
can't.
it tries to make me place it somewhere, but I can't.
Yeah. Does it do damage immediately as well? How the fuck does
I
it
can do
that?
damage, yes.
Yeah, you
roll
can just do
damage.
that. Okay, you can just do that. Or
Okay.
for the hit or whatever. I actually don't know how it works out.
9.
Okay. Are you trying to hit the mimic Zeph?
Yes.
Okay.
The mimic Zeph.
You will bonk it on the head, or sort of the fake head.
Yes, and now there's a spirit weapon hanging above it that looks like a goofy, toony version of a mace.
Okay, just does the boom kind of thing. It's like boom, it's like yeah, making noises, kind of like a little bit pissed off at it. It's being attacked from behind while standing in the thing. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
No, right? B. It is your turn.
All right. Yeah. And first of all, I say that I use reckless attack, but I forgot to roll with advantage. So yeah. So it doesn't matter that you forgot to.
Yeah,
use
it kind
advantage
of.
because yeah, it balances itself out because I didn't actually like use the reckless attack. But this time I will.
Okay.
Um.
Let's see. I'm gonna just delete. Actually, no. I'm gonna leave it.
Attack advantage. That would be 18 to hit.
Oh, it hits absolutely. It's absolutely hits easily. Let's see the damage. And you are going for the zap mimic, right?
Yes,
Still, okay.
same target.
Okay.
11 damage.
11 damage. All right. All right. It takes the hit. It's kind of like seems a bit more weared off, or how the fuck do you describe it?
It's wearing down.
Yeah, wearing down. It's kind of very heavily damaged now, and it's kind of like and just making noises or whatever. I can't really mimic a mimic, so it's kind of hard. Wow, what an irony. Anyway, anything else you wish to do?
Nope, that's it for me.
Okay. Alright, Augustus.
holding the torch.
Mhm.
I shoot again.
All right, you shoot. All right, give me the rolls. Let's see. Please roll something higher than fucking natural one. Oh, okay, that will hit.
16,
That
how
that
about
will
18?
absolutely hit. Absolutely hits.
And 3.
Okay.
I finally hit like raise.
Okay. And you are shooting at the Zap Mimic as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh fuck. Hold on.
The fake Zeph.
I need to do it like this. Okay, there we go. All right. It takes the bullet. It's kind of like, it's like takes and kind of like slightly interrupted by it and kind of like phase like what the, like kind of just like what was it? But you kind of make another hole in it and it kind of like starts to bleed from there to like this goopy whatever.
Goopy mess.
What color fucking blood do they
That's
have?
good. It could be like
green or
green.
blue.
Yeah.
Purple.
So that was it, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
I
okay,
got
okay.
much more.
Because that's what I understood. Okay. The tongue will swipe again, and this time it will try once more to go for Augustus, and will try to whip at you. Hold on, I need this one. There
Plus
we go.
6.
Oh,
yeah.
that's gonna be
23, that hits.
23.
How
Okay.
much?
It will do. While it will be technically sort of blunt damage because it's a tongue, but you're not grappled, so it's gonna be pretty low. It's I mean, I'm just pressing this for the damage because that's the only thing I can really press for damage.
4.
I do not say the fucking roll. Whatever. Yeah, it's 4.
Nice. 29. I feel this stinging pain as it whips right into my right shoulder.
Yes. Okay.
You've been tongued.
That's the only part for the mimic. All right.
Tongue punched.
While the mimic, the big cave mimic is like kind of squirming already, kind of like you guys can feel this like almost like being inside a giant jaw. Like it moves around a little bit, kind of like shaking a little bit, rumbling. Click, it is your turn.
So anyways, I started blasting. I will again try to shoot at Zefmik.
Come on, third natural one.
Don't put that on me.
That hits,
18.
absolutely hits.
So we go for the damage.
Ooh la la.
But we are not done with the damage. Can I get the window if I click on here? I'll just do it manually then. 16.
Okay. And still against the Mimic Zeph, right?
Yes, Zefmik.
Okay. There are no more bonuses to it, right? That was from the all things that you can do?
That was from Hunter's Mark.
Okay, Hunter. Okay. Oh yeah, right, because the other thing is also concentration. Okay. All right. The Mimic Zeph is looking very bad, being shot by bullets and like bleeding from several holes, having several slashes on it. It's kind of like just kind of collapsing onto its like weird legs because it's kind of like split apart at this point still. It's looking very badly for it. All right. Anything else you would like to do, or?
Don't really have anything I can do with a bonus action.
Okay. All right. The Mimic Zeph, kind of like heaving or whatever, it makes like this grumbling and like whatever gurgling noises, and it kind of just like does a reckless sort of attack, not like a ritual sense, but kind of just like jumps at B and tries to like bite at you.
Advantage.
Okay, so I have advantage. Okay, hold on. I need this number with a. Okay, I can do advantage, but I'm gonna just roll it twice then. It doesn't give me the option.
Nope.
Okay, none of that for it. Okay, well, it tried, but I guess it's kind of going badly. And Angela, it is you.
Did you do that as a manual roll, or was it just an attack roll that got its own window popped up?
No, it's like a roll that you can do from skill description. Like when you open it down,
Oh,
you know, and
Yeah, I was just asking because if you do it manually at the bottom, it gives
Yeah,
you
yeah.
the option to do it.
I could have done that too, but
so-
it's like easier to just press this thing twice or whatever.
Mm.
I'm gonna wait for Drew. Hold on, what is the thing? Oh yeah, spiritual weapon, yeah. All right, Drew has the spiritual weapon too. Oh my god. Oh god, no. Oh no.
Hello. What?
Welcome back. It's your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the mimics tried
Well-
to hit B again, but it miserably failed at it.
I'm
And-
going to try and slap it again.
Yep, the mimic is looking super bad. It's just grumbling and rumbling in noises and everything, and kind of drooling and gooping. Oh god.
I'm whiffing at it again, and that's
Absolutely
24
hits.
to hit.
Absolutely
Yeah,
hits.
that's good. Let's roll a bit of damage.
Oh god, I'm already afraid. Oh my
Okay, so
god.
that's 1d6 for a 5. Let's see, for 10. On a roll 5. Let's roll that again and see if I can get better.
Mm-hmm.
No. So I'm going with the 10 damage.
Okay.
Yes.
The mimic sort of collapses onto the ground, but is still alive.
Okay. My spiritual hammer is going to smash it into the ground.
All right.
Well, hold on, let me see how I type this up. 28 plus, it was 5, wasn't it? Well, no, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. So, as Angela, oh, I didn't roll anything. I had to do the I'm sorry. Ah, don't look at me.
You typed in the chat.
Did you harder?
Yeah, you need the slash R.
Don't look at me.
Okay, that's
It's fine.
is that damage?
Yes, that's the damage of the spiritual weapon.
Okay. The mimic is unalived.
Yeah, so Angela slashes at this goopy Zeph, and he starts.
Nobody, not wait. You're gonna wait.
Also, Cleek just weirdly looks at Angela for a moment because she randomly said 1d8 plus 3.
Yeah. This is my last verse over here. 1d8 plus 3. What? It fucking
Remember
dies.
remember my final words to you. 1d8 plus 3 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2. Huh?
To be fair, that would be kind of funny.
Or imagine it like in Guild Wars when someone is trying to walk around and they actually accidentally have the chat open. Remember my
Sorry.
final words.
No, it's so
www.ddssr.
we were just joking, like how, like, you know, like remember my last words and like 1d8 plus 3. Like what? It dies. Okay.
What does it mean?
Yes, sorry. Yes.
You can describe, don't
So-
worry.
Yes, so Angela slashes at the goopy Zeph. It starts crumpling to the ground, and then this goofy, cartoony mace starts mushing it into the ground like a cake batter mix. You know, like
Ooh.
splash, splash, splash. and then it just covered in mimic blood. It pops up, smiles, and then explodes into a poof of magic dust.
You mean you're smashing it like a cake mix?
Okay, that's out.
It's quite a morbid cake mix. Anyway, we're running now.
So, that was your turn.
Yeah.
The
Can I move?
yes,
Yes, I'm going to start running for the exit.
yeah, you can still move. You guys, I mean, yeah, you still have your full movement.
Yeah, I haven't used movement yet. So after like slashing this thing, making it turn to mush, Angela is going to start running towards the exit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She can't sprint because that's not something she can do, but
Yeah,
she's
because
going to
you
move
use
as far as
action.
she can go.
Yes. Okay. B, it is your turn now.
B spins around and charges at the tongue.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I would like to recklessly hit it.
Okay. Let's do it.
And yes, reckless attack, so advantage.
Mm-hmm. That
16
will hit.
to hit.
That will hit, absolutely. It's kind of easy to hit a cave, to be or like a tongue, a giant tongue.
That would be 12 damage to the tongue.
Ooh, okay. You slash quite hard on the tongue, and it's kind of like immediately makes this like very almost like what is it? How to describe it in English, dude? This very high pitched like screeching noise from its like deep depth of the throat a bit, like make this like very high pitched sound for a moment, and it kind of just like flails the tongue around a little bit, you know, in pain as it just like retracts it back. And this very moment, the cave starts to tilt backward, so basically toward the throat sort of thing, but the tongue is not there anymore. There's just like these teeth, you know, like in a circular row around where the door once was. And so that threat is also eliminated. However, I would like a dexterity saving throw from everyone. While this is kind of also just quickly like tilting itself backward while making these like screeching noises and wincing in pain. It's a 6. Mm-hmm.
21.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay, and with my danger sense, that will be with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Okay. I need one from Angela too. Was Jules back, of course. Jules
Yes?
having aggro. Can you give me a dexterity saving throw as well?
Oh,
What I was describing, not sure if you were here or being interrupted. I was describing that the cave was starting to like tilt and like shift backward. You know,
that's a
everything.
natural 20.
Damn nice. Okay.
Nice.
So, Cleek.
Angela's digging her claws into the thing as it's tilting.
yeah, pretty much. Angela, Cleek, and B, you guys manage to hold on to whatever, or like to sort of stay, maybe not on your feet, but you're able to grab onto something. Augustus, you are starting to fall. Does anyone attempts to grab onto Augustus or try to save?
I'm too far away, I think.
Yes, I would like B gets like his sword on the ground and kind of hangs on it, and if he sees that that Augustus is like rolling over, I would like to grab him.
Mm-hmm. For that, I would like a hold on, not the athletics, actually a strength check.
Both of us, or
No, just B right now. Oh,
nice.
that will work. You grab onto
22.
Augustus. You're able to keep hold of both
like
yourself and grab onto Augustus as well. The cave keeps tilting at this very moment still. It's basically like goes almost like upward motion. So you guys just hanging onto your sort of their lives at this very moment while this goes down. And you guys can see that it's kind of like squeezing the pathway, or sort of the cave starts like kind of like squeeze itself together, and it's making these gurgling, very nasty sounds down there, like under. You can't really see what's down there, but it's being very still screeching and creaking, whatever the word is, making these high pitched noises, like it's being hurt very badly. And with that moment, you guys are spat out through the cave. You guys are just plummeted through this cave like it's a throat or like someone throwing up, and you guys are being just pushed through all of these like crevices and every parts as you guys are being technically spat and vomited out from the cave, and you guys land outside on the ground. However, you guys take hold on 1 second. You guys take You guys take 4 acid damage each.
Nice. That is manageable.
Ow.
And now you guys are drenched in mimic vomit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stop the music there because it's kind of don't do that. I'm gonna just go back to the I don't know, dude. I don't have a fucking scene for that when it's outside. Whatever. I'm gonna just go for this. Whatever, the cave scene. But you guys are outside. The horse is still there.
I just want to do a concentration roll for me when I changed my health.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hold on. It's probably because I don't know because.
Oh, because I took damage and I tried to get my.
Yeah.
I get it.
And you need concentration check. Okay. Combat is ended though, so I ended the combat now. So there won't be things.
Like did the thing that just disappear? Is there nothing outside anymore?
So as you guys are being spat out and you guys end in some very nasty vomit as well. The little like popped out cave entrance that you guys could see, it basically just like starts to rumble and like shake a bit and like just goes under the ground while like making these like whiny sounds, like whining sounds.
Okay, and I only marked 2 damage taken as my bear form is resistant to acid.
That's fine. And now you guys are out in the open.
The shower.
With the horse is still just like eating the grass and kind of just like occasionally looking at you guys like, huh? This is really deep.
Is the horse actually real or is this also a mimic?
While still in rage, B just like stares up at the horse and like looking about that he's about to attack the horse also.
The horse begins to split apart. Roll for initiative.
Do you do that, B?
No, I won't attack it.
No, but like, do you look intimidating or anything? Like in rage still?
I think that what B would like to do, try to like before attacking is that try to see any abnormalities about the pony, the horse.
Give me a hold on. Is it nature check? Just whatever.
That would be 14.
The 14, you would see that the horse seems to be acting very normally. Like even to your reactions, kind of like, you know, making horse noises a little bit, being surprised that you're trying to approach it a little bit. And it's kind of like you also see that actually the horse doesn't have any saddle either. It's kind of like a wild horse, actually.
Okay. Well, I will drop out at rage in that.
All right. So you guys had a nice little bath there, in acidic bath. How do you guys feel about? I mean, in character, how do your characters feel about the current event that just happened?
Well, Beast like when coming down, still like breathing heavily and gritting his teeth. He's like, "What the fuck was that?"
And just sizzling on the ground, just kind of looking at the sky. You know, I've never realized how pretty the sky is.
I guess just taking the top and the pants and the shirt down, because not only is it reeking, but it's kind of getting melted.
Yeah, we all get
the
naked
pants now.
You guys are lucky, by the way, because there is a small little, like a, not really a river, but like a running sort of water, like a small, very small river nearby.
Okay,
Yep.
well, we will definitely head toward there.
Yeah. Totally going towards the river.
Yeah, B is throwing like his clothes off and then like getting into the water and like try to wash his clothes off and himself off the fucking stuff.
How does Cleek feel about the current events?
Cleek just looks generally annoyed and squints. His eyes are just squinting while he's covered in drool and acid.
Disgusted. Disgusting!
Ugh,
All right.
ugh.
You guys go for the little river or little flowing water and clean yourselves.
The water
And it's a mimic
splits.
too. Yes.
The river is a mimic. The entire world is a mimic.
It's not a calm river, it's like a really dangerous river that goes straight towards the waterfall. We're all just going for bath.
Greater water. We are all stuck in a greater water elemental now.
Yeah. It suddenly jellifies, like, oh, guys, it wasn't me.
The waterfall mimic.
No. Alright. Fuck, I actually don't have like an hour. Actually, you know what? Just to not be... just to not be a... oh, fuck is the thing? There we go. There, this...
Not B, then Augustus. Let's go to a city.
So... okay.
Also, should we still be having fire resistance, by the way?
No, we shouldn't.
No. It has worn off hours ago.
But how do I get rid of it in my resistances?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Do I just leave it there?
True.
B yelps in horror and then quickly sits down, looking horrified. He sits in the morph stream and goes like, "This my dick has shrunk so much."
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just taking off the fire resistance.
You even
Body
said it in
bag.
in the correct tone, too. Okay.
Okay, there we go. Fire resistance is a bit remote. You guys obviously still can see the town from the distance because you guys still on the sort of outer skirts of the town where you were. Actually, let me save. Yeah. So you guys are near, well, currently this river thing, but you guys can spot a road going back to the city as well. Actually, let me just ask for any sort of perception check, if I may.
All
Big job.
right. All right. 17.
That's fine. Okay. What kind of works as well?
No.
Okay, you guys are looking around. Actually, even yeah. Okay, even with
What
that.
do we see?
In sort of slightly in the distance between you and the town where you guys were, next to the road, I would say about maybe 200 feet-ish away. Feet-ish? Oh god. Feet-ish away.
Fetish?
You guys see 3 sort of god-looking people. It kind of looks like they're
they
just
still
like
looking for us?
fighting someone. No, they're the. I mean, if you for Click, you would see that they are not the same people at all. They are like not even like guard. They basically look like the city guard people. The ones that you guys seen was like personal guards. So they're like different looking armor and like colors and everything as well. They also don't have wear heavy armor on. They just like have leather. This is just for Click, like if you would say, because you have much further away, perception as an owl. But what you would see is there's like 3 people there, kind of like fighting someone on the ground or something, and you would sort of hear like a ruckus coming out of that. That's the best I can do or tell from the distance.
All right, I will roll perception also, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, you can.
So wait, the 3 guards are beating on someone, or they getting beaten on by someone?
Yeah, they're seemingly beating someone.
15.
Okay.
I bet it's Zeph.
You will also see that there are 3 guards, like city guard looking people, are sort of seemingly beating on someone on the ground, but you can't really see who it is because it's on the ground. From distance you can't really see that, but they are quite being loud and like yelling at the person.
Okay, if Click is not going to say anything, then when B notices it, like, hey, there's some shit going up down there. And he like begins to strut toward there. Then he remembers his clothes and quickly puts them on before going there fully naked.
Yeah, Augustus is ignoring it. Need to go to a market and get some proper clothes because I'm in my underwear.
Yeah, B puts up like all his wet trench clothes on.
Hypothermia.
Klieg would also like to investigate what's going on over there. Also, what's currently happening with Angela. Did she also get in the river? Is she still here? Did she melt? Is she gone?
We will know soon, in a moment.
Yeah, but anyway, B would like to sprint toward what the fuck is happening there.
The people? Okay. Meanwhile, just beside it, if you go, you can give me a investigation check as you get closer and closer. Just to kind of describe what you can see.
Since we're both going, I will also roll.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
And Augustus is Augustus coming?
No, he's just going shopping.
Yeah, I'm going to the market. I need to get some clothes. I'm in my underwear.
Augustus is heading toward the city. Okay. Click 16.
I mean, wouldn't he still go into the same direction? So basically, the 2 of us are trying.
Oh wait, are they towards the city?
Yes, technically yes, because they're next to the road slide. Like they are like
the 2 of us are going towards the guards beating up someone, and Augustus just walks past them.
Like the way it looks like is that if you go follow the road back to the city, these 3 people are like 50, 60 feet away from the road, and just beating on someone. So B and Click together going as well. The 2 of you kind of like trying to figure what's going on ahead. You guys can see together. We would see because you guys are both trying to kind of figure out what the fuck is going on. The both of you would see that the 3 people, which seems like city guards, are kind of yelling at like an old person and kind of like kicking, not like this super, like go die in a fire kind of like kicking, but like very this like go away. And you guys can hear these guards yelling at the old man on the ground, just be like, just like, go back to your forest, you scared the people. I told you already to leave the city. Don't come into this town ever. You're always a nuisance. Nuisance. Or whatever.
Nuisance.
I'm posting my mental image of this scene into the D&D channel.
Well, B's rage appears to be clearing back. He's not gonna rage, but he's just like going to snarl out like, I think that's fucking enough.
Okay, give me a just an intimidation check in that case.
Also, Augustus will squat down with his gun drawn, aimed at the 3 guys.
Mm-hmm.
That is a natural 20.
Okay, I would say to have an advantage, but you just roll the best in that case. So, as you yell at them and they see like like these 3 people, well, kind of want to know where Angela is right now, what's happening as well.
Yeah. Well, anyway, B is just like still like after the rage effects, like he's.
Oh, you are back, Drew. Wait.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Because we were asking what you were doing in
we didn't know if you fall into the river and melted away.
I didn't know if you were just AFK because you were like being bothered IRL.
Sorry, I am being bothered a lot.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Did you catch the river?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were okay.
Okay.
So the others were starting to go. Well, at least B and Click were going toward the little Ruckus in the distance, seeing someone being kind of bullied. Where would Angela be? Would Angela follow them, or do anything else?
We are going
And
towards the
we'll
city.
probably head along together.
Yeah.
With
Okay.
B.
In that case,
Yeah, so
What does she look like right now?
She had a bath.
That's why I was asking if she also washed up in the river and is just currently not covered in tar or whatever.
yeah, how would Angela look right now, actually?
yeah,
a
but
good
does
question.
cold water like wash it away, or does it need to be like hot?
No,
hot
I think
water?
it does wash it away. You know what? She's going to be hiding.
Okay, like actually
Okay.
trying to hide while following the others, or just like use like a hood?
She's a little behind of the group. I don't know if anyone has any like shawls or anything for her, but something to hide her appearance with.
Well, we didn't like lose our boats, right? Like they just got.
No, yeah, they just got a little bit like 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 stanky nasty.
Oh,
bit.
okay.
Also, I haven't really done anything yet. Clique will kind of join into the attempt to intimidate the guards, like B is, and like shrinks his feathers down to make himself look more intimidating and glares at them.
But yeah, beach race effects are still kind of on his face. Like there's like these bear-like fangs sticking out of his open cheek, and his the yellow eyes like darkened and fucking needle sharp, and his veins are still popping. And
I was just picturing how it would actually look approaching these guards. So we have B, who looks like he got mauled by a bear. You got this owl that looks freaking weird and and making himself like smaller and looks like thin and weird.
And there's a creep
Then
lady
you
in the
got-
distance.
Then you got a 7-foot tall skeleton lady skulking behind the trees, and then you have
Rattling.
Mr. Underpants walking past.
Like, guys, they're just bone rattling something.
Yeah, me and the
And then there's Augustus
you in the
just
underwear.
in his underwear. The
By the
most
way, just for-
intimidating thing of all.
Just to avoid misunderstanding, just for X, your clothes didn't melt away if you thought that they melted or something. Like the acid is not like actual acid. They're just like like a stomach acid thing, just goopy, nasty bullshit. When you
They are stinky, so I'm gonna
yeah,
have
they're
to
just
wash
like
them.
you have to wash them, but you didn't lose them or anything.
Yeah.
Just to
Yeah,
I'm in my
my-
underwear though, walking in my trunks.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
So when we are big heroes, this is the fucking big ass painting we're gonna have in our castle wall. All four of us in this fucking state.
Okay.
skeleton
so-
lady hiding behind the trees, and a thin owl, a Maud-looking elf guy, and another guy just wearing his
Yeah,
underpants.
a fucking handsome elf in just underpants, just fucking like listening after the bath.
Heroic pose.
I think we actually approached it and you rolled 20 on intimidation. I was squatting right next to you with my gun drawn on them.
In your
In
underwear.
pants. Yes.
I hope you don't have a wardrobe malfunction on that.
Okay, this is a fucking legendary action. This is what a real party looks like.
Let's fucking go. We are in our prime now.
So-
Also, do I roll intimidation for making myself look?
Oh, yeah,
weird
you
and
can do
trying
that,
to
yeah.
join in?
You guys are kind of already topped it off, but sure.
It would be funny if
you can
Augustus
add
rolls
extra.
as well for a squatting action. Then he rolls like
Oh
one of
my
them
God.
as a wardrobe
I-
malfunction.
I rolled natural 20. Give them advantage on the intimidation check.
Yeah, you can have advantage. You guys are all
Oh.
together and kind of just like making it worse, probably. But
That's gonna be horrible.
18.
okay.
40.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
the
That makes sense.
underwear is not really like working too well. It's like more, it confuses them more than it scares them a little bit.
I
but
do
it's-
have the
but it
gun
still
still, though,
works.
so it kinda works.
Yeah, they can see your other gun too, and they like probably
Nice.
a little bit afraid of that too as well.
The underwear ripped at the back when we were swatting down.
You know,
Oh god, don't remind me.
they don't want to see more of your other gun, probably. so kind of scares them. And probably
Good.
scars them too. So
Justice kick.
as you guys approach, and Angela kind of like you guys can see probably that Angela is trying to a little bit, stay behind, a little bit hide around the smaller trees and probably bushes. There are some bushes obviously around. I can just imagine her standing behind one and just like from like torso up, just sticking out,
Oh my god.
She's just holding two broken off tree branches to bend in.
I now have to Google that does oryx species. Can they decide what size of a
Oh my
dog they
god.
have?
I mean,
technically yes, because in the natural form you don't have any.
Yeah, that's actually true.
I think that's what the law is. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so there's a three-legged monster coming at them.
Oh my god. Okay.
He's squatting down on 3 legs.
You guys kind of, like striking weird poses next to B, and B is like just immediately, scaring them a little bit with a tone of voice and yelling at them. The free guard immediately kind of just stops and just like they slightly turn back a little bit away from. As you guys can see, it's like an old man on the ground. I will get back to it. And the free guards kind of like back away, immediately going silent, and just one goes like, "Hey, it is misunderstanding. And they kind of just like trying to say something.
What? Like, is he trying to say something?
No, they are just like trying to like say something while you guys interrupt them, sort of.
Oh yeah. I think you want to leave now.
One of the guards look at you while being just in your underwear.
With my gun drawn on him.
And they just look at each other and they're like, you can just see them like kind of like shrugging and like shaking heads at each other. One is like nodding, like like tilting its head, like we should probably go, something like that. With that like head notion, and they're like converse at each other, and they like kind of like look back at the group again, just seeing this beautiful picture in front of them, and they're like, yeah, fuck it, let's go, guys, let's go. And they just immediately leave back and kind of just like jog away back into the city. And you guys can see this poor old man on the ground, kind of elderly, has some physical disabilities to the look as well. It's kind of like just kind of squirming on the ground, like please, just kind of just on the ground.
B just talks and like, well, after doing that for you, I really hope that now we don't find out that you are someone who likes to burn down orphanages or something.
The old man just kind of hears you but don't look at you, cause still like trying to cover his face, and he's just like, oh, no, I didn't do anything.
I walk up to him and just like lift him up to his feet.
Don't worry, old timer, they're gone.
You have the old man up, and you can see that he also has a bit of a hunch. Not like doesn't have like anything on the back, but it's kind of like just the posture is very much this very hunched over old. You can see that there is a wooden cane on the ground next to him as well.
I would like to use strength check to straighten his back.
Oh God!
No, I won't.
Immediately, goodbye, Kruger.
Yeah. I will hand him his staff.
Okay.
Okay.
You help him up and you offer him back his wooden cane. He will stand up and will kind of just like you can see that he's shaking, like his movements and his hand, kind of like shaky, very old style. But you also see that he's very bony. He's not like
He's shaking old style.
Yeah, old style. Yeah, pretty much. He pretty much bony, much like Angela right now.
I will actually. I will write
down.
this down. I need to write down that expression.
Breaks it down. You break it down to you. You just start to dance there. Fucking. The old man stands up and just turns to B and the others that he can see, kind of still, kind of like, what is the word? Kind of flinching, like he was, being sort of abused physically, and he's still like covering a little bit, in fear a bit. And he just says like, he kind of has his like very hunched over posture with the hands together while holding the cane to stay on it, like support his weight and to be able to stand. And he's just like, you are not here to attack me, right? And you can hear that he has a lot of like speech issues.
As he says it, Augustus will just he will pull out a hammer.
Just hammer the guy.
I will Augustus will take the hammer in front of his face, and he will. You know when you freak someone, like the finger, like punch them with a finger. You know that it's like flick. Yeah, he will flick the hammer, and will start glowing green, and he will lightly tap the knee of the old man, because I'm squatting. Will tap the knee, and it will cast Cure Wounds.
You're like Bob the Builder. You fix everything with your hammer.
Okay. You can do that, and you can take out the spell slot. Yes?
Also, where did you pull the hammer out of from?
14. Bag with things. Everything's in my bag.
Okay. As you use your little spell and hammer all together to heal the old man, you can see that the bruises on him, the fresh bruises, heal up. You could see, by the way, several bruises like this blue and like kind of yellowish and pretty much greenish even bruises on both of his face and body. They heal up, but his posture and like shakiness does not change anything. But he will look at you like, thank you, kind sir, for I feel a little bit better now.
B will stick a gold coin between the man's fingers while he's holding the cane, and then B loses all his interest to the man and just looks around.
So you're looking around.
Yes.
Can you give me
just
a
like
okay. Can you give me a perception check?
Nine.
Okay. Let me think if I can.
Yeah, but practically it'd be just like now steps away from the man and doesn't much acknowledge his existence.
Well, I would say from your perspective, since you guys are sort of still bordering this like forest area, like between the city and the forest, like right on the border of it, you will notice that there is something sort of coming from the forest. You can't see this, but you sort of sense that something is coming from the forest. Not speedy or anything, but it's sort of like coming toward the group right now. I would say that's the best you would feel.
B will intently stare toward the forest and speak particularly to no one, and just says that, "What city is this?"
What is this? Sorry?
What city is this? Or what town is this?
Oh.
Augustus will look at the old man. Hey, old man, what's with the town?
The old man just says, "Oh, it's kind sure. This is Wyver. Hold on, what the fuck was the name of this? Wyverfell. It's a small little town. Why may you ask?"
None of your business.
What's it to you? You start threatening the old man instead.
Welcome to the small town of Mimington. Mimington. Sure.
Mimington.
Oh no. The houses are mimics too.
I was like,
Oh, no.
don't worry about it, old man. You go and you enjoy your day, whatever.
The old man just sort of attempts to hold Augustus' hand as like in a thankful manner, and he just like, thank you, you young man. My name is Arvid, by the way. Thank you for helping me up, and your friends. I assume you guys are together. Thank you for helping me. I'm very grateful.
With the W?
Just a normal V.
Arvid.
Okay. Yeah, don't mention it, old man.
B, you will see, after a little bit of a moment, obviously, from previously, you will see a bigger shade coming from the same direction where you were looking at, and it's just kind of approaching you. It's bigger and bigger.
Okay. At this point, B will look at Cleek and say, Cleek, what does your owl eye see? And I will point at the direction.
Cleek kind of squints in that direction and focuses his eyes, trying to make out if he can tell what.
Give me an investigation check.
Ah, shit.
Because you are technically investigating now what could be there.
But I would rather like to percept it instead. Yeah. Can I try to percept it instead?
Natural one.
I don't know.
Third time today.
You guys are bad on this.
Unfortunately, the sun is blinding me so much that I cannot see anything in that direction.
Yeah, Cleek is like, that is a massive cow.
Because B was pointing in the wrong direction, Cleek was staring directly into the sun.
Brilliant.
Oh.
But perhaps the pointing will erect everyone else's attention also. Or arouse.
The old man is still sort of, talking to Augustus meanwhile, and the old man just sort of says to Augustus like, if you guys wouldn't mind, I would like to repay your kindness. I'm living very close here, a little bit inside the forest here.
Is it a big dark forest? And what time is it, please?
It's basically slightly afternoon. It's around
Do
like
you live
1
in a
to 2.
cave?
No.
It's like, we just had a very dusty case of someone trying to trick us over. You wouldn't be trying that now, would you?
The old man looks at you and just says, like, while still... Is he still holding your hand? Like, or did you, like, okay.
Like, he is, but I'm just like, my head is, like, bent to the left, just looking down at him, like, come on, man.
Okay, can you give me also a insight check for this a little bit?
Insight. I'm really bad with insight, holy shit. 16!
Okay. While he's holding your hand, you can feel like calmness as well, and you can feel like that he's genuine while he speaks. That he says it like, "Oh, did you? Can you describe what did you find?"
What's it to you?
Well, I live in the forest. I know a lot, and there are some. There are some type of monsters occasionally around, and I just would like to know about them as well. If they are...
old man living in the woods.
Yes.
Out of character. It's either a monster or a really fucking crazy good monster hunter that's just, in retirement or something.
Or a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, fair enough. But to survive, you gotta have skill. Yeah, you know what? I'll go. Yeah, sure, fine. Yeah. You have some tea. I would love some tea.
I have amazing teas. They are my specialty. Just kind of like laughs up a little bit. to the
That's so
pond
weird.
special tea.
Yeah, I think it would be a good idea to stop before going into town.
Yeah, let's...
Angela shuffles into the scene. She's got like leaves all over her.
The old man just like, oh my, what a
Stuck to the tar.
what a peculiar fellow.
I wish I had pictures of myself in a ghillie suit, because that is how I imagine Angela right now.
Just completely leaves stuck to the tar everywhere. Like a leaf heap.
B and Click, are you guys still sort of looking at the
just
forest?
staring at the, yeah.
Okay, what about you, Click? Okay. Because it was
Just
B
say
kind
what
of...
you
okay.
want, I will
No,
just roll, but I can't see shit still anyway.
I will give you guys advantage for this one. Investigation check for the both of you with advantage.
Also, we would like to say, old man. And actually, I'm not to say old man. I would say, young man, do you know what that is?
$22, baby.
Augustus, you don't need it. You're not looking.
Oh,
It was
never
just for
mind.
being Click, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. Because I'm still busy
Also,
with all
it's shy year old inside.
yeah.
Fuck. Sorry.
You can roll one again. For that.
Yeah. Investigation.
It's fine. Click is doing a little bit good, so hopefully you may roll.
Natural
Oh my god,
20.
okay.
Okay.
So both together you guys look, and you guys can see that now noticing, coming closer, it's a very big kind of figure, not humanoid. It reminds of more like an animal, but it's pretty big. And while B is asking the old man just kind of turns around as well and kind of lets go of Augustus' hand, and he just uses his cane to turn around with the shaky hand, and he's just like, "Oh, yeah, yes, young man. If you, yes, why you guys are looking there? Yes." And he just starts to walk toward where this thing is coming and toward the forest, and as you guys see him walk a little bit closer and closer to the forest where it's like a few trees in, he will just turn back to you guys and just says, don't be afraid. It's just my... hold on. I forgot what was the name. It is just my beautiful Ashira. And you guys can see a big giant great wolf with like nozzle like nose poke out from the shadows, and he just the wolf just licks the face of the old man.
Aww. Are we terrified of the big wolf?
We will just say, holy shit.
No, you wouldn't terrified. It doesn't give you any sort of vibe to the thing of like, yeah, it doesn't look malicious. It's pretty much like just a great wolf, just huge.
Nice.
Actually, that is the second biggest tongue I've seen today.
I think I can show a picture. I think I prepared something. I'm not sure. I think if you will see, it's something like... fuck, how do I do this? This thing, I think I can show. Should show up on the screen.
Oh, look at the flower crown.
Oh, wow.
It's basically like a great, like dark black great wolf. The only thing you will notice is that for the legs, they have these like sort of like faintly glowing magical like lines going up in its leg toward the chest, where it just like spreads out a little bit and just fades away into the fur. So it's like the legs have these magical lines going up from the paw part. That's like the only difference compared to like a normal wolf. And the old man just turns to you guys while like patting the big wolf on the nose, like, you know, gently. He's like, "Don't be afraid. She doesn't bite. She's actually very friendly." And she just he just like kind of like smiles and like, "You can follow me. You don't have to worry. I know she looks scary, but yeah. Wolves are like this a bit. At least my wolf."
Can I
Be-
pet it?
You can attempt, yes.
Do I know what gender the wolf is?
Well, he described her.
Is it a she,
Let's
right?
say her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, like, can I pet her?
Oh, you absolutely can. Come, young man. You can absolutely do. Not everyone is afraid.
And this is how we lost Augustus.
Could be.
B says quietly, like to the group, like, yeah, someone with animal friends like that, I am sure that we can trust them.
And
Yeah, I mean, that's for me.
with that, Augustus, you will be able to walk up to the wolf, and it will do nothing. It will pretty much just, you can feel it's breathing on you as well. The nose. You can feel it. It has quite a power. Like basically, it's big, but you can put both of your hands on the nose and just pat the wolf.
Oh, I want to scratch it under the neck.
And
be visibly in character.
You guys will see that there are several other wolves as well, kind of following the big one, kind of pops out slightly from the background, from the forest a little bit. They're obviously much smaller. They are not gigantic wolves, but they are like normal wolf size, like varying size, but they look similarly to the big wolf, but they don't have this like enchanted leg-looking thingy on their skin or fur around the feet. They're just normal wolves. The old man just goes like, "Oh, if anyone wishes to, you guys can also pet Ashira. Don't be afraid. She's actually very friendly."
I do believe we saved the lives of 3 guards.
Do you see that in character?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? Just look like, yeah, I do believe we saved 3 guards today.
Damn.
The old man will just comment on that like, "Oh, I see that some people would think that like that they deserve it, but they can do much. I know that I am an outcast, but I can't blame them. I used to live in this town once, but not anymore. I'm not allowed in around."
Why is that, old man? You seem like a good soul, judging by these animals trusting you.
The murders, you know.
Yeah, what am I right? Oh, the murders.
I'm a cannibal. It kind of bothers someone. And a necrophiliac.
There were some mysterious murders or like some mysterious death in the town, some people falling into knives accidentally. No. The old man just says, we can talk if you wish. You guys can come and rest a bit in my hut if you wish. It's not too far away, a bit of a walk, but... And he just like looks up and down on each of you and just like, I think you guys can handle a little bit of a walk, but you can... And he just like whistles a bit and like wolves... Like one wolf from the background kind of like approaches very gently the 4 of you, and kind of just like lay down on the ground, and he just says, "If you guys are very tired, you guys can ride them too. It's a bit rough, but it can work, I think."
If you ever get a chance to ride a wolf, take it.
You take it. Let's go.
So the wolves lay down in front of the 4 of you, and they just offer to sort of just get on top of them. They
and Angela's wolf is like howling in, trying to lift her up.
Angela's wolf. Actually, that's what I want to say. That the wolf carrying Angela is a little bit, just ever so slightly struggling to keep, while it's still a strong wolf, because wolves are actually pretty big. It's still a little bit unusual for them because they're not used to being ridden by people. So it's a little bit shaky for Angela. How would Angela feel about
the way I'm picturing Angela is that she's still not covered in tar. She's just all bony, and she's hiding behind a tree, and the wolf next to her is just looking at her and licking its mouth.
Oh my god.
Can I roll charm animals to not have one of my bones nibbled on?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
That one.
Well, animal handling.
No, you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Angela ends up carrying the wolf.
That's a 20.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You can
Your
describe
shins are
how you
safe
wish.
for
To,
now.
you can absolutely describe how you wish to handle things.
As the wolf is eyeing her up for her delicious-looking bones, quite scrumptious, really. The most delectable bones you've seen in this part of the town.
You will be proud.
Truly vintage.
She is doing her best to kind of like she's trained dogs before. She takes a firm stance and tells them, no eating, no eating. Get that, sit down, let me on.
The wolf will actually also obey. Just checking against your animal handling, and will actually obey your commands. And we just like just making a little sad little wolf, like whimpering sound, like and just like spits it out, or like puts it down the ground. Doesn't even spit it out, just like just puts it down.
She should be attached to that.
It's like clang, like a Lego sound.
And now she's climbing onto the wolf.
The wolf seems to be happy to handle you regardless. So, as you guys use the wolves to ride...
Would the rest of us just easily get on the wolves as well, or do we struggle in some sort of way?
No, they basically lay down and, they just offer to sit on them.
Shouldn't the wolf roll for Angela handling check?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll. Hold on. There's a skill called Angela handling. Well, fuck.
I mean, that's one way to handle her, I guess.
So the wolf will carry you, but absolutely hinders the others. So they are all paced for the slowest wolf right now. The wolf is able to go with you, but it's kind of like you can feel that the wolf is shaking in its movement as it's trying to do each step a little bit.
Angela doesn't notice, and she's just kind of like,
Oh,
yes,
absolutely.
go forth, my noble steed.
Yeah. But is Angela actually heavy, or is she just big?
She just has big bones.
On her stat sheet, you cannot see how much she weighs because instead of a weight, it just says, don't you dare ask.
Okay.
She just has big bones.
You guys spend 2 hours of travel time this way. And you guys arrive within the forest through your little travel. The forest seems to be pretty calm and peaceful compared to some parts. And you guys end up this more kind of like empty spot within the forest where you guys can see a hut. Let me actually... I have to set this up too. Yes?
Angela's rummaging through her inventory a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
When did she get the Veil of Whispers crest? She doesn't know it's the Veil of Whispers crest. It's just in her inventory. Is that the obsidian ring that she got?
No, that...
No.
That's the thing Zeph gave us like 2 sessions ago.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The device.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
Never mind.
What's that? I don't need that. Throws it away.
Throws it away.
Not my style at all.
As you guys travel through the forest during the daytime, so for speaking for a certain someone with a certain phobia, sort of scaredness, you are feeling completely fine. There is no worries there, and as you guys approach the hut, you guys are the wolves will stop next to the hut and will just lay down so you guys can get off as well. Get off. Can get off of the walls, and the big wolf, Asher, as was mentioned, will basically walk beside the hut and will just lay down, which is still taller than the entire hut itself. And the old man just walks inside and opens the door and just like goes, "All right, we have arrived. Sorry for the little bit long trip, but we are here. This is my little lovely place. If you guys wish to come inside, you are more than welcome. And they will hold the door, while being inside, and just like very, very politely gesture to come in.
Yeah.
To go inside.
Also, during the walk, B will share his knowledge with the others and will tell that Zevrin sent the message that said, "Do not fight her. Got bad and good news. Let's meet in Anko in the Broken Fang Inn in a few days. I'll try to be fast."
Okay.
Going inside, if you guys go inside the hut, of course,
Yes.
describing. If you guys walk into the hut, you guys can see that it's a very moderate little house made of wood and everything. Of course, it's pretty natural in a sense. Not really similar to the picture one. Just for the vibes. The inside, you guys can see, however, a lot of books and shelves. Actually, there is a lot of books and scribed scrolls, everything that you can imagine. A lot. There are also a few little paintings, but you can just see that on these like canvas kind of things painted. It's just basically like a landscape of the forest from inside, and like river a little bit, like mountains. There are only a few, not like a lot. There is like maybe I would say like, actually, I'm gonna just roll for it. Fuck it. There's like.
Augustus is looking at
like
the
6 of them
landscape.
hanged on the wall as well. They look pretty alright. Not a masterful painting or anything, obviously, but it's something. But there are obviously way more books and everything such inside the house. He will. Inside there are some wooden furnitures. Not the most comfortable to sit on, obviously, but it's something. And Arvid the old man will walk up to his little sort of kitchen style part of his home, and will begin basically making a tea for everyone. And he just offers like, you guys will like this. You guys will like my tea. I think. Usually everyone like my tea. Yeah, it is. I love teas, by the way. I hope you guys will like teas as well.
Before Kleek actually walks through the door, he grabs one of his short swords and pokes the outer wall of the house a few times with it before hesitantly walking through the door.
Give me an investigation check. Natural when the house eats everyone. Okay.
Net 20.
There we go.
So there
The
goes
house turns out to be a mimic.
No. As you try your little sword against the house, you can see that it is indeed a genuine wooden house, and there is nothing dangerous there.
A critical hit, the house dies.
Yeah, the collapses on you guys. While he's busy making the tea, he's still interactable. How would you guys describe spending your little time there? And finally sitting down a bit and, having a breather.
Yeah, once B sits down here, realizes how damn tired he is getting, and he's just like kind of like slumps there. Finally feeling the pain from the wounds he has received from
I
the
bet this
couple
hut
of battles.
smells like herbs and mushrooms.
Wait, how much HP do you have, B?
Well,
I can't ask that. What can I?
well, he looks like he has taken like some beating, but overall he seems to be in good spirits. Like a couple of nasty burn hits.
Yeah, that's the same with Augustus standing there in the underpants. Look, Augustus is standing around and just observing the paintings and just looking at the landscape art and just enjoying it.
I guess you took a
once.
beating, huh?
Oh yes.
The old man also just kind of like makes a like a remark on B's tiredness, and just says like, you there look a little bit tired, but I think my tea will help you greatly. Don't you worry. I will be ready very soon with the tea.
Appreciate it.
You will never wake up again.
By the way, you absolutely allowed to even look around the house or anything. By the way, like outside, inside, you guys are free to a little bit explore around. By the way, like description, I would say outside there are a lot of wolves, but also other animals like deers and stuff around as well. They seem to be pretty peaceful next to each other, considering that they are wolves as well. Obviously, the big wolf is kind of like just laying next to the house on the corner next to it, and just kind of just like taking a nap, sort of kind of thing. It's kind of lively place. It's pretty bright, pretty mystical. Not anything overly extra. It just looks like a calm place.
Yeah,
Nice.
we will just stay quite druid of a sort, I assume.
Why did the thing stop?
Yeah, while Augustus is observing the paintings, he asks the old timer. So, what was actually the problem with the guards and you not being welcomed in the city? Can you talk more about it, if you'd like to, old man?
As he's working on it, he just kind of like doesn't look around, just says, in nonchalant lands. He says, "Oh well, I used to live there when I was a kid, but I like nature a bit more, and I was more home to it. But the problem was when I tried to go back to the town later, it was." I understand. I look how I look, but people always thought me as like a freak, and the people didn't like me too much. So I was a bit trouble because there are nobles inside the town, and well, I didn't mind living here anyway. So, but sometimes I'm just looking for food. And I was also kind of cast out because when I was a kid, I was an orphan after my dear grandfather died. And, well, I had to steal for food, to live. And because of that, I was not really welcome on the streets either. So I was kind of bullied by the guards time to time. And it kind of like sounds sad by the end, like kind of like remembering back the past.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, it's nice that you've managed to live to such an old ripe age. Must there be more to your life than just stealing?
Oh.
Judging by the wolves.
Oh, I've been living here for quite a time now. I don't remember my parents, but my grandfather kept me in a bit, and he was working actually on the city. That's the only reason I was around, because it's still kind of attached to the city a little bit. It's a nice city otherwise, but I don't like the nobles and people. Those are a little bit too much for me.
Mm.
The old man will also just sort of here it is, the tea, and while walking with this like tray, it's like a wooden tray with some mugs on it, sort of like made out of this like natural clay. So it's kind of, and kind of brings it in and places it down on the table in front of you. In front of all of you, of course. He mentions, or he asked that you mentioned that you fought something, or you had like a bad day or something. What really happened?
Oh yes, we were coming. We were searching for the nearest city right after we fought 2 mimics.
Oh,
nasty business.
Oh, mimics. Oh, and then you can see and hear that the wolf like kind of puts its like little nose and like the mouth inside, and you can hear actually this very gentle female voice of just saying, was it like a rock? Or did it try to disguise itself like a rock?
A bit surprised, but quickly hiding it. A cave. One mimic guided us into a cave, transformed into a friend. And it turns out that the other cave was another mimic.
And then you can hear the wolf say, I see. Did you manage to kill any of them?
Well,
Did we kill the first one? The fake Zeph?
we think so.
I don't believe we've killed it. We've only merely given it a stomachache.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
You can hear that the wolf kind of like snarls in more like an annoyance, like an annoyed kind of like sound to it, like those pesky ones. I will catch them one day. They've been around this forest for quite some time. They hunt people like you, and some people always fall into them. They lure people. One day I will catch them, and I will kill them. I will eat them. I don't know what they taste, but one day I will catch them.
They did not smell very tasty from the inside. Also, can I ask, how does it work with mimics and transforming into this? It was Zeph. So is it a psychic thing that links to the prey and then disguises itself or something like that? Or is it that Zeph has fallen to the mimics before? Since they had the disguise.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna Google. Fuck it.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder, how did the creature know that what our friend looked like?
The old man also just says, mimics, they can be wild creatures. I also met one in the forest once. Thankfully, Ashira was with me. They were not the horrid ones. There are actually a few types of them, but at least we just met one that was disguising itself like a little tree. And I tried to get it a little bit of a wood, and I think it was preying on me because it knew that I go for some wood to chop time to time, and it tried to attack me. But thankfully, Ashira saved me and just ate the mimic. Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't know much about mimics, but sure seems weird.
Question: do you guys drink the tea?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
that's just weird.
Angela's sipping on it, yes.
Okay. As you guys drink the tea, you guys feel revitalized to the point where it counts as a short rest, and you guys gain 25 temporary hit points.
There you go.
And beside that, you guys have. I will need you guys to like note this down. For 5 days, which I will try to count and keep in mind. For 5 days, the temporary hit points last for 5 days, along with having advantage on Constitution saving throws.
That's some really good tea.
Oh my god.
Best
What is this tea?
So you guys can do the short rest button on your character sheets for once.
Well, I was going to be hesitant about it, but I guess I'll take a sippy now too.
I mean, you guys would feel it and can just tell the other like, "Oh shit, this is real good. Just drink it." Like there's no.
Yeah, have some of this tea. It's a really good fucking tea. Like, what kind of beans do you use, old man?
Then everyone starts tripping.
This tea ain't shit.
Oh, by the way,
Man, the wolf just talked to us, man.
by the way, the temporary hit points. I'm not sure how you guys know inside, but it's like the TMP, the blue number thing, and you can type in 25, and it will be just there for a while. It should work. Also, click for you to do a short rest button. Okay.
Can I get some more of this tea into a thermal flask or something?
And then you can have 25 temporary hit points as well for click. Let me check if everyone did it.
What is it? Why are you rolling? What's going on?
It's probably just the short or something. I don't know.
Stroke over health.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you guys the fuck off with the fucking go away. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys the 25 temporary hit point just in case you guys
It
don't
doesn't
forget. There we go.
automatically recover the health. I actually have to roll for it or what?
You have to click the button.
I just rotated 33 out of 33.
You need to roll hit dice.
I didn't.
There we go. Okay. Hold on. I hope it didn't. Okay. You guys gained the thing. Okay, good. Yeah, I think you have to roll for a hit die to actually. Otherwise, you kind of just like basically just take a short rest in terms of time. In role play time.
Okay.
It obviously doesn't reset any spell slots unless a certain spell or something tells that it refreshes per short rest or something. So from there, you guys are a little bit interrupted with the noises of wolves kind of howling and running toward the house. And you guys can see that Ashira, or the Great Wolf. Oh, by the way, Angela. No. Oh, fuck no. Angela not, because it doesn't fit because of the timeline. I can't do it with Click either because of the thing. Never mind. No, nothing. Nobody fits for the thing.
Oh, damn.
No, I just
Creative
wanted
people.
like a history check
We wanted it.
for something, but I remember that technically nobody fits for, like, nobody will know.
We
the thing.
were unqualified.
Yeah, basically unqualified, unfortunately. Because
Well,
of
I'm
things.
going to ask. Hey, old man, what's with the big wolf? Where did you find her?
Oh yeah, you can absolutely ask. The old man will say, by the way, this is like slightly before you hear the howling, so it fits in.
Yeah.
The old man will just say that, when I was a kid and got a little bit cashed out because I was stealing, I went into the forest to live and I found her laying on the ground and I healed her. And she kind of got stuck with me. And ever since, we always been together. And well, I don't really know why, but she kind of grew big compared to the other wolves. And I'm not really sure why yet. I'm a little bit clueless, and he kind of just like scratches his head a little bit, just like, thing way that he's genuinely kind of lost on the thing. I couldn't explain ever why. Maybe it's some kind of magic, maybe it's the water, maybe something. I'm not sure. I've been trying to look after it too during my studies. And they kind of just like gestures toward the books as well. And some part of my studies were also trying to figure out why Ashira grew so big and why she can, talk, which is not really normal. But she actually learned to talk quite early on, actually, when I was I would say when I was a young teen. It took her quite, and he's just like stroking his beard, little beard. She actually learned to talk quite early on. It took her a couple of years. Actually, wasn't even teaching her. She just started to speak words for me, like repeating what I was saying. And I was absolutely astonished by that. It was amazing. But it's nice. But yeah, she's very gentle and very fluffy. I love her. And he just walks over to Usher and kind of like pats her on the nose.
Aww. That's adorable.
And now you guys hear the little interruption where the wolves howling from distance, kind of approaching, and then Ashira still gently takes her, herself, like pulls herself away from the old man, and kind of like just holds back also, but it's very loud, by the way, because she's close, and she just immediately, like, very without much hesitation, immediately like puts her nose back in through the door, and she just says, "They are back again at north. There are problems. The wolves are saying that they are back. and
Back.
and you can immediately see a little bit of a worry from the old man as well, Arvid, who just immediately says, "Oh no, they're hunting the wolves again. We have to do something." And
Oh.
Oh fuck! Here we go again.
hold on. There are more like wolves approaching, like in the sense from the distance, and they stop, and they kind of, you guys can just obviously just hear them sort of bark at Ashira mostly, and the old man. And
yeah, Augustus will walk towards the old man and put his hand on his shoulder and go, "Could you elaborate? Who is they?"
The old man looks at you, and he just like, yeah, it's Bree from the northeast, around the. Do you guys know that quarry up next to the border of the kingdom?
No. No.
It's. Yeah, hold on. Hold on, let me check because I'm lost
help?
on the. Hold on.
I mean, two of us should technically know about a quarry in this area.
Come on.
Assuming it is the same quarry we're talking about.
Yeah.
Just walk forward and go on.
Yes. Sorry, I was taking a piss. B asked like, you mean the quarry near the Windwalker Peak?
And the old man looks at you. Yeah, you are next to the Windwalker Peak already. We are in the forest of the Windwalker Peak.
Oh, okay. That is good to know. Thank you.
The old man will also just say, yes, by the way, it is the quarry. Did you guys know about anything? Because people been very different there. Like, my walls say that people a little bit changed like a month ago. It's been really weird because people been very peaceful there, but I'm not sure if you guys know, but Bree, by the way, just to hear it clear, but Bree, which is the little town that was made for the quarry, that's been peaceful with the workers and some people living there. But in the past, like a month ago or something, they started to hunt my wolves, and they just like don't let them close or anything. They've been hunting the wildlife, and just in general being a little bit very disruptive to the nature around and the forest.
Yeah. Sorry to tell you, old man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Biruma just threw his bags and takes out a crest of a skull with the lightning behind it. Like, does this look familiar to you? Are they wearing these?
The old man will just say like, Ashira, can you take a look at this? And then you can see that the wolf just pulls out its nose and just like peeks through the thing, just tries to look at the crest in your hand, and then you can hear
big guy in the door.
Yeah, pretty much. And then you can hear, well, not hear, but she just looks at the crest, and then she sort of does some. She seemingly talks with the wolves, and some of the wolves also peek in from the bottom corner of the door, and then they kind of like do this like just noises, wolf noises, like they're talking, and then Ashir just says with this very gentle feminine voice of, "They seem to be the same that they were there. They have these floating." The best way I could describe it is like big leaves around the city, and they have this sort of drawing on them.
Sorry to tell you, old man.
So it is them.
Yeah, it would seem that a lot of nasty men have taken place in the quarry recently, in the recent weeks. A very, very bad man.
Yes.
Bad men who don't mind not just hurting, but killing others.
If you saw that during the Festival of Echoes of Legends, there was a big explosion, a column of light in Tar Hollow, I think.
You could probably see it on the horizon.
And that was connected to these people somehow. We're
The old man
investigating it.
The old man just listens very intently. And he's just like, "Oh, I unfortunately didn't see, but I did notice that a while ago it was very bright during the nighttime for a couple of seconds. I thought that this was like
That was
some.
it.
Oh, I see. That would definitely explain a couple of things, but." Oh, just very bad. I'll be worried for my wolves as well. Well, not just the wolves, but the other animals around. You know, I sort of took care of this, well, trying to take care of this forest up until then. But people been always usually very peaceful with the animals. But for the past month, they've been just shooting animals and just killing animals on sight without things. And they've been just terrorizing the wolves as well, so we don't really go there anymore. But the wolves, and he just gestures toward the door and, like, you know, just toward the wolves. But the wolves been still trying to just reflexively go back time to time, even though I don't allow them. And he just like does this like very, very, you know, like angry, like a dead sort of gesture with his hand. I told them before to not go there, but unfortunately they still go back. You know, some of them are just cubs, but we've been losing wolves as well and many other animals, and it's not good. I'm not sure what happened, but people they definitely changed. I'm not sure.
Augustus will just walk forward and go, if you see, more trying to talk to Sheila, but also to when you see any men with these crests, these men are monsters. And they should be treated as monsters.
Yeah, in words of Sylvester's Lionheart. Fuck.
Thanks for reminding. Hey, Danny.
Hello.
But yes. Okay.
Yeah, don't trust them. Don't do anything with them. If you kill them, that's good, because you will just be saving lives down the road.
The wolf will just piggyback again, you know, still staring through, and like you can really see the jaw of the wolf at this point because it's still just a giant eye in the door technically. Mm-hmm. But you can hear her just talking with this creepily, like I will find it kind of creepy because she has a very gentle, like soothing voice. But like there's no anger in it. It's just very like kind of monotone, but very soothing and gentle, you know. And she's just like, I see. I will gladly end their lives, just in case. At least I can eat them. So you say that I am free to eat those? And he and then she's kind of like looking at Arvid instead of like at the four of you or like any of you. And
I just want to say, like, imagine just Arvid looking at us and all four of us just like in an anime, just super cartoony, Penny just standing all in a line next to each other, just thumbs up and just all of us nodding like.
And then Arvid just he actually was looking at the four of you, and he just goes, are you sure they are that dangerous?
Well, they don't mind going around burning villages and killing people and all of that stuff.
He kind of just walks back to his like little kitchen part, like thinking and like stroking his beard a bit, like just thinking, and he's just like, I'm a little bit conflicted. I don't like that sort of violence, but that is true that they've been just hunting and killing the wildlife without any reasoning.
I will grab the old man by the shoulder again, and I will go, we're not saying that you should go and hunt them. We are just telling you to be careful, because these men are not to be trusted in any way. If you see them, you are in danger. And if you're not gonna run, then it's better that they don't run.
Can you give me a precision check with advantage?
Okay.
I'm currently remembering the fact that he's still just wearing his underwear while doing all this.
Yes, I'm in my underwear, that's true.
Don't worry, dude. We got you.
No, but it is, it's like the atmosphere is very great moments.
Arvid will think a bit and kind of like looks at the four of you, regardless of how you guys look right now. And he will just look back at the eye of Ashira, and he's just like, fine, Ashira, if you see those people, just do as you please. Assume you can save lives here, just do as you please, okay? Just don't go overboard. Just don't go overboard, okay?
I'm looking at the kid like just nodding, thumbs up.
Let me think. Well, technically, that's the session for now, actually, because that's kind of where I wanted to end it for now.
Also, the wolves came saying that the wolves are under attack again, right?
Yeah, sort of, yes.
So I assume that after this, he would run off, going to help.
Yeah, I think that's the case.
And I would also be asking the old man if we can help in some way, because if they are going, I would actually like to ride the wolf again, but most importantly, get there as fast as possible, so on a wolf. And it's
Probably
also where we're
ask the
supposed to go,
old
more or
man
less.
first if he can spare you some pants.
No,
Well-
I have pants on me.
Well, technically, it's saying the old man would... actually... Oh my god.
Like, that's the most important part. Like, wolves are under attack. Let's go help.
So,
Bam.
the old man would say that... oh god, sorry. Belch. No.
Bleh.
Oh god. Yeah, that's bad. Sorry. Apologies. The old man just basically says and kind of looks Ashira in the eyes as well again, and just says, "Fine, we can offer some help, but I am not going to fight. We are not going to fight, but I can offer you at least a mean to get there. It's about it's just about a good day of travel, but if you guys wish to ride the wolves again, it can be like a bit shorter for sure, but I am against violence. I'm really sorry, but I just can't. But I can lend my voice to help you guys get there if just fine. But I myself cannot help. I'm really sorry. I just
But no. We are offering to go help save the wolves that are being attacked.
Oh, I see. Oh, yes. Oh, I see. Yes. I
The
would.
tea was delicious.
I would greatly appreciate it if you guys are willing to go there. Just be careful.
Yes, yes, we will go there. I feel great, as if I was about to level up.
Yes, exactly. I don't know what it means, but I can feel it. The tea was so good.
Mm-hmm.
No, but yeah. Like we thank him for the tea because it was amazing, and go help. I think we are also supposed to go that way anyway.
Yep. I mean, that is indeed the same quarry, just in case.
Yeah. So that's a win-win. We get there faster. We get to ride wolves. We help an old man out again.
Get to ride wolves.
Yes, Noxy. No,
In your underpants.
maybe
In your underpants, yes.
in my underpants exactly. Oh my god, yeah, I wanted to go to the city to get some clothes. God damn it.
So at some point we have to either find you a moment to actually wash your clothes, or you're going to run around in your underwear for the next 3
I mean, there is a
sessions or
well
so.
next to the house, so there is water, definitely, by the way.
I will quickly ask to use it so that I can just get some water from it and just wash away my clothes so I can go like
yeah,
before
Everyone
we
else
leave.
leaves and Augustus starts doing his laundry, so he's just sitting around for 2 hours here waiting it for
Exactly. By the time I get there, everyone will be dead. You guys will be just standing there, chilling.
Oh, yeah, free to do so to use the well, don't worry. Tia loves
Lovely.
it.
Yippee! Then I will just go that. Yeah, I have my clothes back on,
All right.
and I am nice and fresh and good smelling,
And with
unlike
that,
most people here.
that will be the session for this time. And you guys gain 1 level up.
Yes.
Which we will
Hey.
do slowly next time. You guys will be level 4 now from now.
Yes.
And we shall continue from this very point and moment in time the next time, because I have to prepare ahead.
We start writing the rules next time.